Check, check, check. 1 2 1 2. What's up, everybody? Happy Friday the 13th. Yes, it's that magical day again. February the 13th, Friday. Boy, oh boy. I got a great song to start the live stream out with. This is going to be a very brief live stream, just a lunch break. And then we'll be back later tonight to relish in the Friday the 13th holiday. Please enjoy the song. This is a band you certainly heard of. It's Chumbawamba. Remember that band? That I Get Knocked Down. You know that song? Well, they have other music too. Most people don't realize that, but they do. This one's called Jacob's Ladder, and boy, is it relevant to what we're up to here on YouTube. Enjoy the tune, and we'll get right the fuck into it. Let's see here. Where are we at? Please hit the thumbs up. You'll notice I do have a super chat goal. No pressure. If you're feeling generous, you know what to do. If not, please at least hit the thumbs up. Go ahead and share this out. It might be worth talking about. Enjoy the tune. We'll be right back. Oops, wrong one. I just showed my cards. Now you guys know we're going to talk about Ange. Let's see here. My bad. I was prepared, I swear. Let's see. I got to swap this out. My bad, guys. Hope everyone's feeling good out there. It's 31 degrees here. It's going to warm up to mid-50s for an entire week. How exciting is that? Anyways, here we go. This is what I was looking for. Enjoy the tune, and we'll get right into it.
Like the summon on the mountain, says the Dharma got dumb. Hellfire and brimstone, swap for oil and guns. When we're pushing up daisies, we all look the same. In the name of the Father, maybe, but not in my name. On this Jacob's ladder, the only way up is down. One step from disaster, two to make the higher ground. Jacob's ladder.
And I sent him to the wars to be slain, to be slain. And I sent him to the wars to be slain.
A million lifetimes left dying in the sun. In the streets down in Whitehall, dogs picking at the bones. 9/11 got branded, 9/11 got sold, and there'll be no one left to water all the seeds you sowed. On this Jacob's ladder, the only way up is down. One step from disaster, two to make the higher ground. Jacob's ladder.
And I sent him to the wars to be slain, to be slain. And I sent him to the wars to be slain.
And they sent him to the wars to be slain, to be slain. And they sent him to the wars to be slain. On this Jacob's ladder, the only way up is down. One step from disaster, two to make the higher ground. On this Jacob's ladder, the only way up is down. One step from disaster, two to make the higher ground. Jacob's ladder.
There you have it. I thought this was a pretty cool song. I can't say I've ever heard it. I heard it a few months ago for the first time, I would say. It's probably a 20-year-old song. What's up, everybody? What's going on? let's just jump right into it, and I'll check the chat quickly, see who's here with us. Ninja Orchids number 2, Opal Sis, Marie, don't be a douchebag. Always good advice, guys. Don't be a douchebag. Enjoying life, so good to see you as always. Nanny Sharon's in the house. It's Friday the 13th. Hey Jude, I did get your email just a few minutes ago. Hey Jude sent me a clip of somebody in Ball Gag Boys chat saying my kid learned the term motherfucker yesterday from Clue. So not only does Cluminati fucking serve as a bad role model for her own family, but she's also destructing the minds of children everywhere. Go figure, fucking pig bitch. Oh, excuse me. That one fell out. What's up, Grandma Sherry? Good to see you. Good morning. Nanny of 8, always a pleasure. Queen Bella OG. Marlene SD. Truth Seeker. What's up, my girl? Hope you're feeling well. CCMD5. What's happening? Let's see. Hey Jude says, I've been a polite troll this morning because typing in chat is faster and easier. Well, a polite troll is still a valuable troll. All right, so we're going to start with Marlo Anderson. Let's have a look and see what national day it is, and then we'll get started. Hopefully, let me position this more properly so you can see. Marlo looks a bit disheveled. I went ahead and peeked ahead at this one. He looks like he didn't get a good night's sleep. Shout out Marlo.
If you think your family is protective of their recipes, wait until you meet the Learned Order of the Tortellini. February 13th is National Tortellini Day. In Bologna, Italy, the official recipe for this navel-shaped pasta is considered so sacred that it was formally registered with the Chamber of Commerce. To protect the legacy, the city's culinary masters even keep a gold tortellini to represent the perfect dimensions and ingredients that must never be changed. While legend says the shape was inspired by the beauty of the goddess Venus, the reality is a masterpiece of engineering designed to trap savory broth in every bite. Today, celebrate with a bowl of little hats. Just make sure you follow the rules. I'm Marlo Anderson with National Day Calendar, reminding you to celebrate every day.
All right, Marlo, get it, buddy. Marlo, I think he's got job security forever. For some reason, it's holding your comment. Hypnotic Drifter says it's 12:06 and happy Friday 13th. Happy Friday 13th to you as well. Let's see. So we're just going to jump right into it. Someone alerted me that Crafty Ange over there was talking. Well, damn it, Ange, you didn't have to say my government name twice or 3 times. But aside from that, what she said was absolutely true. She's questioning as to why Rebecca Turner or Crackhead Queen Bee insisted on calling my family. Her excuse was that I was stalking her children. Well, we all know that's not true now. But here's my real big question. Actually, let's just get started, and I'll offer my query as we go along. I believe that most of the people that sit with that brittle tooth, sunken eye, hair-thinning crackhead that sits on a shit chair, Queen Bee, many people know that all the shit she said about me isn't true, including Ange. Now, if Ange is aware of this with her proximity to the hive for so long, that leads me to believe that they all know. They're all just running this smear campaign simply because I showed that the woman beat her kids and lost custody. That's all. That's what it is. I never stalked anyone. What I performed was a civic fucking duty. And boy, if you have a look at her docket, there's a lot more to come. It's a bad day to be Rebecca Turner. Actually, let's face it. It's a bad life to be Rebecca Turner. Fucking grifting ass goblin bitch. Grifted ass goblin bitch. What's up, Pink Dagger? Good to see you. Yes, this will not be the Friday the 13th stream that I have planned. Got a much longer live stream tonight. I just wanted to check in. I had a couple 90 minutes to burn with you guys. True Seekers in the house. Hope you're well. Hey, Jude. I thought it was funny, but I'm easily amused. It was funny. Let's see here. Toe Beans is in the house. What's happening? You need a good sense of humor after a few years here. I mean, it's a prerequisite. If you don't have a sense of humor and an ability to just let shit roll off your back, you can end up like Julie Skolnick. Another useless fucking bitch, dude. A pretend advocate for fucking autism. Dude, I I Google searched her name last night whilst listening to Brittany J because I guess she's going to sue Craig now. What a goofy bitch. Anyways, turns out that Skolnick is not her last name. It's her maiden name. And boy, all you got to do is type in her name and there's just article after article after article. This woman is a professional autism Karen. I feel so awkward saying that. Am I even allowed to say that? That's what this bitch is. But she's Al's problem, technically. Now let's have a look and see what Kung Fu Ange, or not Kung Fu Ange, sorry. Ange, Voice for the Voiceless, had to say. Yes, happy birthday to Queen Bella's son. I hope you guys have a great celebration. The trains are really rocking by today. I don't know if they're making up for lost time from the snow or what, but I got the window open because it's damn near 40 degrees here, so it might get noisy, but I'll do my best with the mute button. Let's see here. Okay, so we're not going to review the whole thing. Like I said, this is going to be just a short live stream. Here, I did get this little graphic for Ange here that I made. Let's see here. Here we go. Ange gets it. She gets it. All right, let's get right into it, guys. Let's see what she had to say this morning. I think this was like almost an hour-long live stream, and only a few minutes of it pertained to me, and that's what I intend on reviewing.
Here's the other thing, you guys. Has anybody ever seen proof of all this harassment that's supposedly happening out here on the streets? Anybody actually seen proof?
I will say this as well. It's kind of disheartening that, like, I think Ange knew this the whole time, yet she was running the narrative that I was stalking children, and everyone now knows that that's not true. I'll just say it this way. I would very much appreciate if a lot of you guys that have been worshiping the beat for so long and now you're giving up on that useless bitch would just throw me a bone and just have this same conversation that Ange is having, because I would never do anything to harm anyone, even my worst enemy. I just hate this useless bitch Queen Bee, and I found out that she left bruises upon her child's neck, forcing her to lose full custody. And boy, since then she's had the police called on her for not properly turning her children over for visitation rights. She had an episode at the school with the father where the police had to be called. She's a garbage fucking mother. Listen to what I'm saying to you. She is a garbage mother, and she's sitting over there criticizing other people's parenting. That's a no-go. That's a big no from me, big dog. That's a no-go. But let's listen to what Ange has to say.
Proof of it. A lot of people are claiming about being harassed, being stalked, and these different things happening to them. Anybody ever seen proof of it?
And if one of my mods could please share Voice's link, that would be greatly appreciated. This is 3 days in a row that she's just been a volcano of truth. So you got to respect it, man.
No. Oh, well, let's talk about that. So originally we were told that the reason she had to call the family.
That's my family. This is legendary. Everyone knows the crackhead, abusive mother, fucking purple toe, can't keep a fucking man to save her life, Rebecca Turner. She called my mother. My mother had no interest in speaking with her. Then she passed her the telephone number around in her Discord. So even creepier, even worse parents or worse mothers out there had a crack at trying to get a hold of my family. Thankfully, they had no success. And as a result, that fat crack-headed bitch-ass cunt motherfucker Queen Bee, she got her feelings hurt and started making up stories about me being physically assaulted as a baby. So that's where that came from. But let's be clear here. Nobody did anything to Queen Bee except show a police report reflecting her crack-headed fucking violence. That's a fact. Ask for receipts when she says these things about me. And I promise you, there are no such receipts. Ange gets it.
The reason that we had to call the family was because she had a permanent RO waiting for him, and his dad has the same name. Well, I call that bullshit.
It's not possible to get a restraining order against somebody that hasn't done anything but show a police report that you're an abusive, fucking domestically abusive mother, Rebecca. Fucking pig.
Like, not a well thought out lie there, chick.
I do truly wonder how many people understand that this is how this went down, and they just because they hate me so much, they ignore it. They can go to hell.
Pretty sure all you'd have to do is let the process server know, hey, him and his dad have the same name, so you don't need to get David.
This is where she's. Come on, Ange, you didn't have to say it. And also, my last name is pronounced Matt Sick. Just so everybody knows, my name is David Matzik.
Masick Sr., you need to get
Keep saying Masick. That's not it at all. Don't be afraid. The word sick is actually in there.
David Masick Jr., right? Oh, yes, cover Rolling Stone, Tripper. So that was the first reason why we had to actually call and talk to the parents, right?
And I'm sure this is going to trigger crackhead Queen Bee and say, oh, he's been stalking my babies. Dude, your fucking children don't even want to be around you because you're a drug addict, fucking violent goon, a volcano of fucking toxic ooze. Stank ass bitch. I'm hoping I won't get a copyright.
And then it was.
I'm hoping I won't get a copyright strike. So, I mean, she knows the history of this. She's spot on.
Well, wait. He lied to his step-parents or his stepmom and said that I was gonna come and kick in a door. So that's why
I never told my parents that some fucking useless crackhead that probably can't even leave Knox fucking County, Illinois, was gonna go to fucking Pennsylvania and do anything to my family. If she tried that, she would get blasted on right in the face, dude. Are you kidding me? Listen, man. It's all a fucking charade.
that's why I had to have a conversation with him, right? So now, which one of the reasons was it that you needed to have a fucking conversation?
Oh, me. I can answer that. She never needed a conversation with my family. She was a broken, scared bitch because she got exposed for being an abusive person while pretending to be a victim's advocate on the internet. She's fucking trash, dude.
Was it because you were going to come and kick their door in? Or was it because you had a permanent RO for him?
It's so funny, a permanent restraining order. Dude, she couldn't even get a temporary restraining order. I'm fucking states away and have done nothing wrong. Although she sent people to my house. Isn't that funny? I think that useless bitch is the one that needs a restraining order against her. But let's face it, the whole world is a restraining order for her. She can't even leave her county. Fucking deadbeat. She's a deadbeat mom. Hey, by the way, to her chat, I know you're in the bushes. You do realize you're paying for her child support, right? Okay. So long as you're okay with that, I'm fine with it too. What's up, Spudler? Melissa, what's up? Curious, they never show receipt. There's no doubt that Ange and I don't get along. I mean, why would we? But it's good to know that at least somebody has some fucking common sense out there. I just wonder why everyone plays along with this narrative from QB. Maybe Ange can answer. Are people afraid of this useless bitch, or is it? I don't get it. Because I sure the fuck am not, and Ange sure the fuck is not. Shady sure the fuck is not. It goes on and on.
Anyway.
We'll only watch a little bit of this and then we'll move on. But I found it very interesting. I don't watch Ange very often, but I don't know. Let's just give a compliment. It's good to see that somebody's actually doing something, even though she's sitting there just, gossiping like the rest of us. At least she's producing something. Let's face it, most people here couldn't even tie their fucking shoes. So it's at least refreshing that somebody's doing something worthwhile with their time.
I mean, but
welcome in, Curious. Let me just finish saying hello to everyone in chat. Curious is here. Melissa's with us. Queen Bella. Okay, cool. You did share it. Awesome. Yeah, consider subscribing to Ange. I heard next week might be fun. Oh, dude, Sunday's gonna be fun too. There's all kinds of weird shit coming. It's just a bad life to be Queen Bee, dude. It's just really that simple. Bluegrass Boy, what's happening? Hey, everyone listening at work. Okay, I'm in the buds. Yeah, damn indeed, Pink Tiger. Dude, I just got thrown a bone from Ange, and I would never expect it. One thing I learned about YouTube is you fucking take it where you can get it, man. If someone's speaking the truth, you got to share that shit. And that's what I'm doing.
I just don't. I call bullshit somewhere. I say something in that milk isn't clean.
Oh, that's some rotten. That's some dried up udders. I'm telling you, Ange. It's not just the milk that's rotten. It's the brain too. No, that's a good point. That's a good point. Spelder says Voices makes friends with all the low lives, stirs it all up, and uses them to be mean to the last creator she hung with, and then turned on and then moves on. Trust me, she's not an angel. No one's saying she's an angel. But I mean, look, like I said, you got to take it where you can get it, you know. And great point. Curious, good to see you as well. It says lifetime restraining order is impossible to get. Nothing happening here qualifies. Not even close, dude. Not even close. She's been fucking saying there's going to be knock on my door for how long? She has very dirty hands and a great way of convincing herself and others that she hasn't. Oh, I know exactly who she is. But you got to take it where you can get it. She is speaking the truth here. Whether it's out of spite or revenge or whatever, none of that is my concern. I hope that makes sense. What she says may be very true, but her motives are questionable. I can't debate that. I wouldn't dare debate that, in fact. She has been besties with Brittany and Granny's Watching, as well as MGL, BHB, and many more. Yes, I'm aware. Their content is like being in a bar in a strip mall in the morning. Exactly, dude. Great point. Yeah, that's absolutely dumb for her to even push the permanent RO lies. Such crap. Well, that's the thing, man. She's so fucking delusional that she gets lost in this and actually believes that she's somebody, when in reality, Queen Bee ain't shit. She's a fucking white trash garbage can. She's harmful to children. She's harmful to all the people that she served narcotics to, the kids that she sold liquor to. I mean, it just goes on and on and on. If I did half of the fucking just cruel, bizarre, earth-harming fucking crimes that this useless bitch has done, nobody would watch me, and they shouldn't. I don't think anybody should watch her either, but they still do. What's up, girly girl? Queen Bell OG, happy birthday to your son again. What's up, Joe? Good to see you. Voices carry, always a pleasure. All right, let's watch a little bit more.
And that's the funny part. If there was actually an RO issued, there would be a court record of it. And guess
I foiled the balls off of Knox County. There's never been one single time she called and filed a police report on me, and she said I was saying quote unquote weird things about her on the internet. Well, suck it up, Buttercup. I mean, what the fuck?
Guess what? There's not. So, gee, did she fucking lie again?
You know she lied. Dude, this is frustrating because this lady knows the QB lied. There's no evidence to support I've done anything that Crackhead B has said. It's desperation. I'm her number one enemy because I don't give a fuck about that bitch. And I don't give a fuck about foiling her or sharing every single thing that she's ever done wrong. And believe me, she's going to do wrong in the future. And guess who's going to be there to show you guys? I am. Checkmate, piggy. Checkmate. Shit, I was muted. I'm sorry, guys. Fuck, my bad. She has her subs believing you are running from being served. Hey, yeah, there's going to be knock, knock, knock. This has been going on for 2 years that she said she's going to knock on my door. Bitch, you don't catch a fucking 2x4 to the mouth knocking on my door. Seriously. First of all, ain't nobody knocking on my door because I haven't done anything wrong. All I did was tell the truth. That's it. And hey, Rebecca Turner. Bummer, dude. Bummer, dude. And I said something else too while I was muted, but I forget already. You're speaking absolute truth, Spudler. Big Ange comes back from Natasha Cooper days. I've known of her for years. She doesn't like me. Oh, she doesn't like me either. That's what makes this notable because even knowing that she can't stand me, believe me, like these courses that she's teaching people to get rid of channels, there are people in there learning from her that want to get rid of my channel too. I'm well aware. I'll tell you what. I'll make a deal. I'll sacrifice my channel and I'll never come back to YouTube if we can get Queen Bee the fuck out of here. That's my goal. That's my goal. I'll pop up on panels eventually and hang out with you guys, but it's worth that much to me. That's the goal here, is to get rid of women that beat their fucking kids and sit online and talk about parenting. That's a big no from me, big dog. That's a big no from me.
Well, then why doesn't she follow some of her own advice? If it's causing you real life, real world harassment, well, then get the fuck off the internet.
Amen.
Or stop complaining about it out here.
Amen.
How about that one? That's what she tells everybody else. So why doesn't she take her own advice? Oh, because she's a digital fucking e-bagger.
She is a digital e-bagger. Queen Bee, you busted ass bitch. You are a digital e-bagger. Just begging for money, dude. And people keep just shoveling food into this fat ass mouth, dude. It's disgusting. You're enabling an abusive mother and drug addict. Congratulations.
That can't go get a job in real life because she's a fucking felon.
Not only can she not get a Queen Bee, not only can you not get a real job, you never fucking had one either. You've never earned a penny in your whole life. Even your trap house was a hand-me-down. Holy shit. Hey, man, if anybody ever gives you a house, please don't turn it into a trap house, have the feds kick in the door and traumatize your entire family. Don't do that. Don't be like Queen Bee.
No. Why is it all the felons come here to fucking grift?
True, too. Boy, oh boy. I mean, just look at a Clue and Cletus, fucking elevated ball gag bitch boy over there. Queen Bee, it goes on and on and on, dude. But somehow we end up with the failures from all walks of life here on YouTube. Thank goodness there are people like us and Shady and you know all these other good channels that call people out, because man, we are surrounded by violent, uneducated, crack-headed felons in every fucking direction. Oh, actually, some of it's meth. It's not all crack.
Yeah. God, it feels good when you know that nobody's got anything to hold over your head.
That's how I felt the whole time I've been here, Ange. I mean, no one's got anything on me. Believe me, could you imagine if there was a secret, if there was some terrible secret that I was harboring? That shit would have got fucking shaken out by some crackhead out of desperation a year ago. In fact, everything that I've ever done wrong has been bared public. So, I mean, fuck, dude. I'm feeling pretty good, though. The only people who believe QB are those who want to. They aren't persuaded. They just follow blindly, begging for attention. Isn't it terrifying? Isn't it fucking terrifying? Hey Jude says, I watched a stream she did 3 years ago, and it was lawsuit fundraising. That's hilarious. Pink Dragon, she hates me because I won't stand for her BS. Hey Jude says, those hypocrisy fumes. Yep, indeed. No, you can't do that if you can't do that if you accomplish that, Sinner. You need to move on to the next disgusting troll. No, listen, I have no urge of throwing my channel away. But what I'm saying is I would not even consider, I won't even think twice to sacrifice my channel to get rid of goons like fucking crackhead Turner. I really wouldn't. I mean, this has become more important to me, this YouTube channel that I've created, but it's also not what is really important. I mean, anyone could do this. What's important to me is just getting the truth out there and getting rid of these fucking child abusing crackheaded goons that stomp around threatening people, collecting videos of half-dressed children, blah, 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 fucking blah. You know what this bitch is, dude. She's a violent, crack-headed felon who beats her own kids. But she made about $8,000 last night. So people are paying a woman. They must agree with children being beaten. That's the only thing I could surmise. If you don't know what the word surmise means, Crackhead Turner, Google it.
Make you feel some type of a way. You know, there was power in losing all my mods and my support. Look what happened. I had people around me that were snaky as fuck, and immediately upon me changing, I'm
not sure what she means by changing. She was in fact one of the snakiest one of the snakies there. So I don't know. We all watch the Hive treat this woman like absolute shit, though. I mean, we just have. So a part of this is some redemption. I don't know what to call it. But don't you worry, Spudler. I'm not blindly walking into any situation.
like the snake slithered away and
Grandma Sherry says, I confess, I got a speeding ticket in 2010. I never had a speeding ticket, ever. I've never had any traffic violations at all. Let's see here. Also, it's also like when I used to take my grandma to the beauty parlor, same vibe. Oh, man. Oh, that sucks. Was there crack smoke in the air at the beauty parlor? Because, I mean, I think that's a prerequisite to be a hive.
oh dear, we got that one up a little high.
This is like part psychotic and part entertaining, dude. I'm not gonna lie. Like, hey man, at least she's doing something.
Well, and listen, I wasn't in anything. Oh, but Clue and Cletus, you should know that Queen said that just
Okay, that was, hold on a second. That was a quick little lie there. I wasn't in anything. Come on, dude. There's no way that you were windmilling for that crackhead for so long and you weren't in anything. I don't know. I do wonder if Crackhead Turner is going to respond to this. I somehow believe that she won't because it's too risky. One or two people in chat may say, "Hey, do you have any receipts about the stuff that you said about David Matzik?" No, she doesn't, because she's a lying, broken bitch. That's why.
Listen, I wasn't in anything. Oh, but Clue and Cletus, you should know that
You moved right on past that. I wasn't in anything. Oh, and Clue and Cletus. I see you, Ange.
Queen said that just like I did, that the blip boards were a scam. You should know that, Clue and Cletus.
Oh boy, she is not holding back, dude. I am here for it. If it wasn't, I mean, it's only lunchtime, so I don't eat popcorn unless it's dark. I don't know why, but I would be eating popcorn. I'll just cheers with my dark roast coffee.
Just so you're aware.
Oh yeah, that begs the question: did that pig of a human being, Ricky, the sloppy hole Cluminati, did she ever show the receipts for the thousands of dollars that she collected grifting off a missing child? No. Okay. Why does that not surprise me? Thousands of dollars just gobbled up with a pretend blip board campaign. Still no receipts. The receipts she showed are laughable. Not real receipts. So what I'm saying is, hey, Ricky Smith, show the receipts for those blip boards, fatty. Come on.
You're aware. Said that your big ass was scamming on that. I still think you did, because you didn't fucking show full accounting of your receipts. You didn't show what came in versus what went out. You've shown what goes out, and you say it's out of your own pocket. But again, I don't believe any of that. So. And then
Melissa says, not a felon. Well, don't worry. You're still young enough. You got time. You can totally fit in if you just do something crazy.
now, how about this one, you guys? Did you know that Blipboard gives free fucking Blipboards as long as the parent of the missing child contacts them? They will give them.
I didn't know that. Is that true? Let's fact check that shit, shall we? You know me. I like the truth up in this bitch. Let's see here. Gemini, can you tell me just briefly if the Blipboard company offers free services to those with missing children to get the word out? I don't know how else to ask. This is how I talk to
Hi,
Gemini.
Emmy.
Oh.
To give you the short answer, Blip Billboards doesn't typically offer free services for individuals, but they do have a specific program for nonprofits that could help. Here is a breakdown of how it works and a few other free options that might be even better for getting the word out quickly. 1. Blip Billboards, Blip gives back. Blip doesn't usually give away space for free to the general public. However, they have a one-to-one matching program for registered 501c3 nonprofits. How it helps. If a nonprofit organization helping with the search puts up a billboard, Blip will match whatever they spend. E.g., if the nonprofit pays $100, Blip adds $100 worth of extra screen time. The benefit, Blip.
Okay, so Andrew's she was close, but not 100% true. So they'll match 1 for 1. So if you put $1,000 into it, they'll match it, making it $2,000 worth of the product. I think I understand.
Is known for being very affordable. You can spend as little as 5 minus 10 a day. So it's a great low-cost option, even if it isn't totally free.
Sorry for the background noise. I've got my window open and there's a gravel parking lot over here.
2. Companies that do offer free services. If you are looking for zero-cost options, these companies have a history of donating digital space for missing children. Clear Channel Outdoor. They frequently partner with the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children, NCMEC, to run digital public service announcements at no cost. Lamar Advertising. They often donate available space for Amber Alerts and missing person notices as part of their community support program. 3.
Okay, so there are options for either at least one for one matching of contributions to a Blipboard campaign, and then there are also a couple other different services. I've never heard of Clear Channel Outdoor. It says they frequently partner with NCMEC to run digital public service announcements at no cost. Man, as much true crime and missing children cases have we seen? I've never heard anyone discuss Clear Channel Outdoor. So for those of you that have channels that present missing people and their circumstances and their missing person flyers, maybe look into the Clear Channel Outdoor. Pretty cool. And I believe that's probably just digital public service announcements on the internet. But hey, man, if your child is missing, every little bit counts, if you ask me. YouTube doesn't care about your criminal history or work record. So when you are unemployable, they come to YouTube to beg. That's exactly it. And then, listen, as a result, there's no standard. There's no prerequisites. There's no standards. It's terrifying. And it gives this illusion that somebody like QB is just as credible as someone like, I don't know, who would be a contemporary in the way of numbers of hers. I don't even know. Let's just say someone respectable. Just your average viewer out there would just flip around on YouTube or scan YouTube and be like, oh, well, since she's sitting here with a couple thousand people listening to her, she must have some credibility. Boy, does she not? She does not. Queen Bee has zero credibility. Everything that comes out of that ashtray mouth is a fucking lie. We all know this. What's up, enjoying life? Good to see you. Hey Jude says, it's also like when I used to take my grandma to the, oh, I read that one already. Sorry, got all my yous and they mixed up on painkillers for a pulled back. Oh, I'm sorry. So I understood what you were saying. Maybe I'm just fucked up enough to get it. I think her followers look the other way. They know the past, not sure the reasons why. It's so crazy. Grandma Sherry is a crazy driver. Be around tonight. Got to go to work. This double. See y'all later, Senior. I got you. PA jokes coming in. Oh, I was making New Jersey jokes at Melissa last night and Brittany J's. What do New Jersey girls use as protection? Bus shelters. Badoomts. It wasn't meant to be taken that seriously. Philly is, I'll admit it, Philly's worse. Voices the packages hate and bullying as various thing, fighting the bad guys, and they believe it. Her chat doesn't seem to be that smart, in my opinion. Well, the thing is, some of them are, and that's what freaks me out. Knock on wood, never had a ticket. Yeah, me either. Good to see you, Foo. What's happening? What's happening? No crack at the beauty parlor, just crusty gossip and Marlboros. Joe got a seatbelt ticket when they first made it mandatory to wear seatbelts. Oh, that's wild. Did you know that was fuck? What was that? What was that Green Party candidate back in it? Ralph Nader. Did you know Ralph Nader is almost solely responsible for forcing car companies to implement seatbelts? I mean, I don't know why I have all this useless knowledge in my head, but yep, that was him. He did that. No clue, never showed actual proof. I know she didn't. Let's see. The second hour had some good tea. I hope she's working to do better. Spudler says it's obvious that Cluminati and her boyfriend have made all the money they boast about from being shock jocks on YouTube. They are pretty transparent, and what you see is not what is real. I agree. They're garbage. Let's see. I agree. CNC scammed the fuck out of that Blipboard fiasco. Yeah, and then like everybody just thought that Duchess was an angel. Turns out she's a rotten fucking bitch too, man. It's crazy. Like how convincing was Duchess as a decent person, dude? She wasn't. I realized she had some family issues to tend to, and she just passed her Blipboard fucking campaign off to fat, racist, redneck, pig hauler, white trash, fucking baby stalking maniacs. So there's that. Hey, I have a Blipboard campaign to help find this missing child. I heard that you're wanting to weaponize your pedo ex-husband. Why don't you carry on the campaign? Hey, Duchess, what the fuck was that, you goofy? I see you, bitch. I see all you bitches. That's my opinion. Holy crap, free billboards. Plastic millionaires. Well, giving clues pass with starting up 501cs makes me wonder, right? If she was a millionaire, she's not. She's a bankrupt, cross-eyed oinker is what she is. Why so long for the teeth? Exactly. If they were millionaires, they would have bought their fake teeth before stalking an entire family. But nope, it's all a lie. They made all their money. They put gasoline in their cars. They put new teeth in their mouth, but they still can't find their way to the aisle at Walmart that sells toilet cleaning fucking stuff. You got it. Hey, Ricky Smith, you piggy, go clean your toilet, dude. Maybe that's why you have a speech impediment, because whatever toxic fumes are emanating from your shitter, or it's giving you brain worms. But I digress. Let's watch a little bit more. Bluegrass Boy says, I didn't take me long to figure them out. I'm glad for that. CC says, Clue had a practical nursing license one time. She did. I saw photographs of it. Be scary to be sick. I know, dude. Oh my God. Could you imagine having that cow walk into your room? Yes, very much like Misery. Indeed. Indubitably. Her chat has gotten smaller. QBs, you mean? Sinner, what happened to Cheesy that was on B's panel? She probably came to her senses. I mean, I was friends with Cheesy Weezy for a year before she went to the Hive. If you guys remember correctly, she was really super friendly with me. I think we may have even, I don't know, we talked about all kinds of stuff. She used to be a regular in Headstones and Headlines channel, and I was there for every live stream. Not so much anymore, but I used to be there for every live stream. And there was Cheesy Weezy until QB attacked Headstones, told all kinds of lies about her, tried to pretend that she's a better person. Just imagine that, dude. A failed felon crackhead is not better than anyone, ever, in any way. And then, of course, we find out that she hurts children. So, I mean, what the hell? But Cheesy, I'm guessing she came to her senses. That's all I could say about that. I really don't. I don't know. Enjoying Life says, Sinner gets it. I appreciate that. I do get it. Get some Ajax, girl. Duchess was very convincing. She was this sweet, soft-spoken person. Not true. No, she's a cunt like the rest of them, dude. A fake-ass bitch, dude. And I used to support hardcore, dude. She's just like the rest of them, a trash ass. So, I mean, her and Nonsense are the same. Listen to this. Duchess and Nonsense are exactly the same. They just present it differently. They're both useless fucking bitches, dude. Yeah, I did like Cheesy. She was, seemed like a decent person, but she sold her soul to the devil to hang out with an abusive crackhead. So, can't support that.
free fucking Blipboards. Did you guys know that? Nobody has to raise money for any of that shit. As long as the parent of the missing child contacts Blipboard, they'll get free fucking Blipboards the entire time they're missing.
And I'm not saying that what she's saying here isn't true. Sometimes Gemini gives, goofy responses. So I'll have to do more research to see if there's any truth to that. I'm assuming she must have read something that led her to believe that, but I don't know.
As long as they're registered with NCMEC. Imagine that.
I mean, because you could talk all the shit and most of it be true about this lady, but she's not stupid. You know what I mean? That's what gives her advantage, over so many people, specifically the Hive. I mean, she's smarter than all of them. And it pains me to give compliments, believe me, but it's true.
So again, I've always stood with JP on that, and that's been one of my biggest problems with the big ass, was that accounting and showing accounting shows.
So I guess her and JP are pals. JP and I didn't have the best history here, but she, just like Ann, JP's nobody's dummy. She's a smart lady. She could be a fucking asshole, but can't we all? It's interesting that they've built some type of alliance, and I may be wrong about that, but I do hear her reference JP, and I've heard other people comment, "Oh, she's tight with JP," because JP is the same way. Remember, JP's the only person I've seen call QB out directly about making up stories about me being harmed as a child. I don't want to be any more graphic than that, but you know what she said. So pretty good alliance, if you ask me. JP cracks you up. I still haven't figured out how to unblock people in my restream. Haven't noticed Cletus has not been on camera lately. Maybe his Temu teeth broke. Could be. What a little pussy boy Cletus is, huh?
Every penny you took in and every penny that's gone out. Not just what you decide to show goes out. It's called.
This is a concept that fucking, for some reason, everyone just wants to ignore. If you have a fundraiser, whether it be Blipboards or for your fucking, your defaming somebody like QB, if you're fundraising for your fucking problems, you better show the receipts. And it's this simple. Listen how simple it is. How much money did you collect for your cause? How much money did you spend on the cause? The difference is the grift. That is to say, everybody knows that she had a lawyer, but she didn't spend $400,000 on a lawyer. Probably not even a quarter of that. So the rest of it, 75% of that $250,000 at least went to that fat crackhead's pocket. And that's what it, dude, all the while she's beating her kids, losing custody, her dogs are running everywhere. She's high as shit. She can't even take care of herself. What we're dealing with, in fact, is a bunch of enablers, a bunch of people that I don't know if they want to see her overdose on camera or what it is, but dark arts, my friends, dark arts.
Accounts receivable and accounts payable. Yes, Flipboards did not need a middleman. I
agree with that as well. Bluegrass Boy says, I travel mostly in the spring and summer. Me too. At least you don't have a ton of ads, LOL. I don't have premium on my account. Yeah, I said it to is the most passive way. I don't want to beat you over the head. The last few live streams I didn't even turn the monetization on because I wanted to get my point across. And look, I'm just like you guys, but I have premium, but I haven't always had premium. I purchased premium with the proceeds of my channel. I don't spend any of my own money on the channel, and people were like, "Oh, that's to me, it seems like smart business." That's why some months I'm able to have bigger giveaways than other months. And I do have a giveaway coming up this month. But like I just said, as a result of being down for a week, I'm trying to recoup what I lost. And thanks to Melissa sending me for a $400 super chat. That really helped. So we will still have a giveaway, and I'm happy to tell you that. But I'm just like you guys. I can't fucking stand to watch shit with commercials. And boy, if I'm watching a YouTuber that has thousands of subscribers and they don't have premium, I kind of, you know, like when a dog like tilts its head and it's like hearing something it doesn't understand. That's how I feel. It's like, wait a minute, there's a commercial in your YouTube. What the fuck is going on, dude? Does it cost $10 a month for YouTube Premium?
Whistledown and I had done one for a long time for Summer Wells right on the Colorado-Wyoming border, outside of Cheyenne. Anyway, whatever.
Anyway, she's just methodically, gently just dismantling the narrative of the hive, dude. I'm here for it. Curious says, this community has always showed receipts, money in, money out. Without that, it's a huge red flag. Exactly right. Something happened when Cluminati and her racist gravy buckets waddled into this community or this sector. We got to come up with a better fucking word, man. Can we just call it this neighborhood? Once you have premium, it's hard to go back. Exactly right. For me, the most valuable thing, I mean, of course, you dodge the commercials, but here's something else. If you have premium, the person that you're watching makes more money from the ads. Did you know that? I didn't. I just became aware of it recently. You get a little bit more if somebody's dodging commercials. I don't know why that is. But for me, the most valuable part is being that I do travel. I get on the train. Oftentimes the signal sucks. There is no Wi-Fi on Amtrak, which is my biggest problem with that company. But I digress. With YouTube Premium, you're able to download something to watch without Wi-Fi later, which is awesome. You can download 3 or 4 podcasts, and then just have it loaded in your phone, which is, to me, just as valuable as, avoiding commercials.
You poor subscribers. It's like getting the curtain pulled back on Disneyland.
Dude, keep pulling that curtain back. I'm here for it.
And I love it. I love it because now I stir up the problems. And then guess what? I walk the fuck away.
Okay, that's a little menacing. That's a little bit creeped out, but whatever. She's fucking rocking out though, huh? Hopefully I don't get some copyright bullshit for this.
New Mexico. Drifting down to San.
You know what? Here comes stand by for another compliment. Look how clean her fucking hands are, dude. Do you think? Let's see QB's hands. Let's see QB's nail beds. It's probably filled with shit and crack, dude. At least Ange got clean nails. Like, she takes care of herself. What a fucking novel idea, man. I urge everybody to take better care of yourselves. I promise you, if we were to see Clue and Cletus's and Elevated Truth and QB's dirty little butt fingers, they wouldn't be clean. I promise you that.
And a fader ride a bowling rodeo.
I mean, come on. Is this not entertaining? Ange singing? Come on, dude. Holy shit.
He's hooked on the feeling, addicted to a natural high. Why it's a feeling? All he knows is he's got to.
I do wonder though, like when I see this, I wonder like if you're just waking up in the morning and you turn on your TV or you open your laptop and you want something to listen to or watch while you get ready for work or whatever the case may be. And then you're like, oh, look at this crafting channel. And then you turn it on and you're talking about permanent protection orders and stalking children and exploiting missing children. Be like, what in the craft is going on over here? Keep pulling that curtain back. And everyone else with information that can prove that Sunken Eye Rebecca Turner is as terrible as I claim that she is. Let's go, dude. It's going to be a long life for this sunken-eyed shit chair lady. Come on, the time is now. Change is coming. The Scranton Stranglers, the house. Welcome in. Pink Dagger says, hey, now leave Disney the hell out of his hand.
What did I say? I don't know. You're going to have to give me I don't know what I said.
I said it the other day, and I don't know, maybe some of you missed it. It's despicable. Like, first of all, I understand why Crackhead Turner would be upset that one of her old friends is now spilling the tea. Of course. I mean, oh no, what a disaster. Let's turn on that damage control machine. And then what she starts saying about Ange here is nuts, dude. Oh, she's off her medication again. Oh, is it the anniversary of her grandmother's death? All this incredibly personal shit immediately went from friend to I am your worst fucking enemy. That's what Queen Bee does. She will stab you in the back so fast you won't even realize it happened. Garbage.
As things that have been swirling.
And I personally don't think this is a result of Ange being off her medicine or being bummed out because it's an anniversary of a lost loved one. I think this is more organic. Although there's always a motive. Like Spudler said, there's always a motive. So I approach with caution.
Swirling around in my brain. So we got one more full moon.
Yeah, I don't know if this music is going to get me. I seem to think it might. I don't know. All right, I'm going to fast forward a bit. Music is just predominant here.
Turn that bull outside. No benefit for telling you the truth.
Okay, hold on a second. She's talking about.
So I have.
Oh, look at that. She's actually telling us why she's doing this. Oh, what I do. Hang on. There we go.
Zero benefit for telling you the truth out here.
Here's my beef. She just basically pointed out what I've been screaming for a year. I never did any of these things I was accused of, but she herself was part of the mob that was saying these things about me. I mean, just as recently as the last time she went QB, and I was just like, I'll interview you. And she was like, I don't want to interview someone that stalks children. And now she's admitting that she knows that's not true. So, I mean, I guess you just got to take it where you get it.
Thing that the other creators don't want you to know is the truth about how it works. Because then they lose their pay. They lose their fucking payout.
Queen Moomin's in the house. What's up, dear? Melissa says, be careful. She's not monetized, so anything goes on her streams. Don't get hit. Yeah. Well, no, I'm not concerned. I mean, she just said my government name. I think if she had a problem with me reviewing this, that would be a big problem since she just straight up said of Dave Matzik, like, okay, dude, if you're going to say my name, I'm probably going to review it. And I think I'm being fair here. Oh, wow. Why she got to talk about grandma? That's so exactly right. And look, I just even repeating what she said makes me feel like an asshole. But that's the game plan. If anybody turns on QB, she just tries to slander them. Listen, slander and defamation, that's par for the course here. But if you want to be fucking dismissive about somebody, that's a whole nother level of cunt, dude. Because, I mean, she's just trying to dismiss the truth. That's what it is. We expect the slander and the defamation, but being dismissive, oh, she's just crazy. Oh, it's just her medicine. Oh, she's just in mourning. Fuck out of here, Queen Bee. That shit doesn't work. I think she's speaking up because she's just sick of your fucking mouth, dude. Which, are we all? She's fucking rocking out, though. She's fucking rocking out, though. Let's skip ahead. I didn't listen this far in, so I'm not sure where she's going, but we'll listen to a couple more minutes and we'll move it along. Why is it not playing?
Oh, it's the Spider in My Head song. Spider in My Bed, Nickels in My Head song.
What?
Yeah, I'm not proof that what they're saying is for it. I'm telling you to go out and find exactly what I fucking found to prove that what they're saying is a fucking lie.
Amen. Hey, I mean, come on, man. Come on. She's not wrong. That's the biggest predicament I found myself in. Like some fucking woman that beats her kids and smokes crack is saying, "Oh, he's stalking my babies." Well, everyone knows you can't prove a negative. The onus is upon her fucking manly shoulders to fucking prove what her allegations are true. And notice, never one fucking receipt for that. Never once. Nobody's even asked for those receipts except for me. I think people will be starting to ask for receipts. Also, speaking of receipts, Crackhead Turner, show the receipts for your legal grifts. We're going to continue to ask until you do that. Piggy.
While telling you, I don't lie.
I think part one, I have no idea what she's building, but I think a lot of times the models look gray and kind of, not impressive, and then they're painted afterwards. But I can't speak for sure what she's building. It looks like some kind of fabricated kit. Well, yeah, B. Tim used her as an example of a poor person. I mean, that's pretty insulting. A lot of us are fucking poor. Well, who cares? What's that matter? I mean, B. Tim, you know, he's an incel and just a pussy boy. But yeah, I do agree with you, Spudler. There is something to that for sure. Bluegrass, when I was little, they all laughed at me because I looked like they were tickling the mandolin. I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about. Is she making a street cone? I have no idea. I don't know. I think Ange was really hurt by them. Well, I think so too. And guess what? She was hurt by them. We all witnessed it for a couple of years. Even if you don't like her, which I know many people don't, you can't deny the fact that she was just fucking chewed up and spit out by these people. Now, let's keep in mind that she's an adult and she made her own decisions. But at the same time, I mean, it's like a watered down version of Julie Skolnick. Nobody really likes her or respects her. They just like to have her around occasionally whenever she does or says something crazy. Queen Bella says, I watch her sometimes, but I don't chat. Last time I did, she called me out as a mod here. Oh, yeah. She, like I said, she doesn't like me. This is not bridge building. She doesn't like me. It's fine. I would say though, it's her loss because I'm a loyal person and a likable person. I think QB has throat cancer. I don't know about that. I do though, with how unhealthy she is and the way she just chain smokes. I promise you, if we stick around long enough, we're going to see a medical grift from her. It's, oh my God, prayers to Queen Bee. And here's the problem. She does it to herself, dude. She does it to herself. So there won't be any sympathy from me. Her own vocal cords are just burnt out from all those cigarettes. Yeah. And mystery smoke. Marijuana, crack meth. I don't care. Poor people are the best. I think so too. Poor people make better lovers as well. That's a fact. It's been established. It's a scientific fact. Pink Dagger, I'm a Dollhouse fanatic. What's up, Narcos Clips? We're reviewing Ange. Ange went at QB yet again today. I see Remy's over there. Sometimes Remy's in my chat. Remy's, a foothold, has a foothold over with Joneson and stuff like that. So I don't know. I don't know,
Candace. And for the love of God, stay the fuck out of the Discords. How do you think subscribers get roped into this shit? Goddamn Discord.
Yeah, it's so true, dude. The one Discord I've gotten into in a while was Brittany J's, and those fucking, there's a handful of nasty vampire cunt bitches in that Discord that have it out for me, man. I won't be there. I won't be there anymore unless a few of them are gone, because I can't be around, bottom feeding, fucking man hating, baby sniffing, lying bitches. I got too much respect for myself. But just the past few days, it is running wild over there, dude. It's bad. It's bad. Here's the thing, though. These handful of fucking rotten bitches are mixed in amongst a bunch of really good people that know, that they're embarrassed by these people, but there's nothing they can do. I would say that Discord needs a manager, not it.
And think about this. That's where all the fucking mean girls sit and cluck about everybody else. Right there in the goddamn Discord.
Facts.
And I don't know about you guys, but I have lived, I don't know, almost 50 years of my life.
You know, I'm with you, Grandma Sherry. I'm enamored by anybody that's like doing something crafty or building something. I watch people build cabins, and you know, at least she's doing something. What the fuck are the rest of these people doing? Rolling blunts and searching for their crack pipe, dude.
Why would I want to be part of something that is run like a prison?
Well, I mean, come on. Let's be fair here. You were part of it for a very long time. I agree with what she's saying, but it's a little bit dishonest because she was actually part of it herself. But it seems she came to her senses, at least at some point. Narcos Clip says, oh shit, where'd it go? I just saw it, man. Voices isn't off her meds. You can tell when she is. That isn't this time. That isn't this time the case for her. I agree. I mean, I don't know. And I think it's a very slippery slope to talk about whether someone's off their meds, dude. That's crazy. I mean, I probably have done it myself, so maybe this is a bit of hypocrisy, but it's so nasty. Maybe even if I have said it, I've said it to people who, like, I clearly and with great reason didn't like to begin with, right? But that's not what's happening here. QB is reacting to being called out by criticizing somebody's mental state, their mourning of a lost loved one, and the fact that they're off of their medicine. These are all very fucking terrible things. And this is just in addition to all the other. She's worse than you think, like the trailer for this said. Last night she was talking about Ryan Upchurch called the police on his wife because she took off with the kid. That's kidnapping. QB says, "Oh, that's her kid too." 90% of all child abduction is perpetrated by one of the actual biological parents of the child. Crackhead Queen B, who's been pretending to cover true crime for years, isn't aware of that. Or is she? Or is she aware of that and she's just jaded against men trying to protect their children because her ex-husband is doing a bang-up job protecting his children from her violence? She's out of touch with reality. For someone to say that you can't kidnap your own child, well, yes, you can. In fact, 90% of cases indicate that it was one of the parents. Just like you, QB, when you refused to turn over custody of your children. Now, if you were to get in your car when it was time to turn over custody for the weekend or whatever the case may be, and you drove down the road and it left the scene and refused to turn your child over, that would make you a fucking kidnapper, fat ass. You, the mother, you fucking idiot. There have already been several instances. What's up, kitty? The cat's alive. Want some? There are instances of her at her police department. I have the fucking the scanner call for that. A big fucking blowout at the school. I don't even think she's allowed at her children's school because of the shit she's caused there. I mean, why would you want someone that sold liquor and narcotics to? I mean, come on, dude. But yeah, slowly but surely, people are waking up. Oh, thank you so much, Marie. Don't be a douchebag. Dropping 5 on it. Let's get this rolling. Yes, you will see that I have a super chat goal set. If you're feeling generous, what's up, kitty? What you want? What you want? You want just when your fucking head's crashed. That's what you want. I do appreciate it. I don't think Ange was in B's Discord. No, I don't know. I believe that she was. She stated so just the other day, in fact, that she has an alt in there. Meow. And because it prompted QB to say, "You ain't in my fucking Discord." And that's how you know that she probably is. Because everything that comes out of that abusive crackhead's mouth is a lie. Queen Bella says, I mean, to be fair, when she has lost it before, she has used her mental health and medication. Yeah, I listen, I'm not debating that. What I'm saying is it's rotten for someone that used to be a friend with someone to the second they get criticized at all, they just flip the script and go and intentionally try to hurt somebody. Or to me, dismissing somebody's feelings is even worse than calling him a cunt, dude. Because if you're just dismissive, oh, that's just so and so. She's just crazy. She's just off her meds. She's just mourning her fucking her deceased grandmother. That's all a crock of shit, man. That's abusive. But no big surprise because Rebecca Turner is an abusive fucking cunt. So that's what it's par for the course, you know. Thank you so much, Hey Jude. Look at that, 2 out of 5. We're making our way. And like I said, I won't be on too long today, but tonight it's going to be more of a shindig. We'll have some people up on panel. We'll look at the history of Friday the 13th. We might watch an episode of Friday the 13th, the series, that stuff we were watching around Halloween. If you guys are into that, it's perfectly fine to stream JLR, the tragedy pimp, when QB needs content. That's exactly it. And even if you know that he's a tragedy pimp and you're using his content, that's one thing. But for QB, it's supposedly personal because remember, Heels in the Air was supposedly doxxed by JLR. They even made him responsible for the death of that racist woman. Of course, he had nothing to do with that. And QB was a sworn enemy of JLR, and she loves her friend Heels in the Air. That was all a fucking act, guys. Heels in the Air did not like QB, with good reason. Whenever Heels was revealed to be a racist, QB had to fucking do this public stunt where she denounced it and didn't allow Heels there anymore, blah, blah, blah. And just a few short months later, the fucking racist lady became more valuable to her. All was forgiven. Let's just pretend any of that happened. It's crock of shit. You can't convince me that Heels in the Air did not like QB. Again, it's called symbiosis. They need each other to move forward. It's like the left leg needs the right leg to walk, dude. They don't have to get along. I like traveling too much. Oh, shit. Hold on. Hey, man. Fucking jump right on the keyboard. Holy shit. That's not going to work, dude. Hold on a second. Let me get this cat out of the office. Man, that could have ruined the whole live stream. Just walk straight across the keyboard. All kinds of shit opened up. Haven't had any problems with Discord. Well, you're lucky. You've avoided it. Let's see here. Zero hypocrisy detected. Spudler says, others' feelings aren't her problem, but she makes all their vulnerabilities her weapons. That is her type of friendship, in my opinion. I know, and how fucking terrifying is that, dude? Ugh.
You go into cells. Does that tell you what she
Yeah,
thinks?
she's talking about the Discord. A crackhead felon that hurts children has a Discord that's mocked after the local county fucking jail, dude. What the fuck? All these grandmothers in there fucking giving this fucking fat crackhead their pensions. It's amazing. How does a fucking 70-year-old woman fucking become enamored with crackhead Queen Bee to the point where this is a motherfucking... How can you be a 40-year-old crackhead and be a role model for 70-year-old women? Listen, that's terrifying, dude. How can we respect our elders if our elders work like this, dude? It doesn't make any sense. Thank you so much, Mamacita. It says, this is just because my Seahawks are the Super Bowl champions. It was a boring game, but I was glad to see them win. I'm a little bit biased, though, because my team is the Pittsburgh Steelers. As I sit here in the Steel City, it's like my second religion. I know that's sacrilegious, but it is my second religion. And we have 6 Super Bowl champions. New England has 6 Super Bowl champions. So had they won, it would have put us back one. So I was rooting for the Birds for sure. And plus, there's a special place in my heart for Seattle because that's where I was the original founding member and proprietor of Antifa, if you haven't heard. JK, thank you so much, Mamacita. We'll watch a little bit more and then I'll play some funny videos for us.
She thinks of you?
Here, I'm going to go back just a second because I paused in the wrong times. This is her talking shit on Crackhead Turner's Discord.
Why would I want to be part of something that is run like a prison? You go into cells. Does that tell you what she thinks of you?
Exactly right. Dude, somebody sent me a clip of fucking Granny's butthole over there this morning saying, "Call me P. Diddy." What the fuck? Bitch, how do you get goofier by the minute? Ugh.
Oh, hell.
Who was it that said, "I can't believe the Browns beat the Steelers"? It happens every year, dude. It's they're the team we always play down to. But you know what? The Cleveland Browns are fucking garbage. Probably the worst team in the whole league. They couldn't win to save their life. I mean, yeah, they might beat the Steelers once in a season, but they don't make the playoffs. They're garbage. They fight. They're getting arrested. Cleveland as a whole is just fucking trash. Absolute garbage. I mean, the city itself is just trash. All right, I'm gonna.
No Discord. Discord is the devil. Why would anybody want to be part of anything that means hate and discontent? I'm talking about somebody's Discord that's run like a jail. Yes. Queen's Discord is run like a jail.
It is. I can show you if you guys want to see it sometime because I got like 2 different alts in there. And yes, she had a mod Discord. QB did with all of my family's information in it, home addresses of family members, photos of my family members. Yep, all of that.
Cells. Yes. There's conversation cells. You go into intake. Like, tell me you're not criminal minded. Tell me you are not institutionalized thinking. And if so, and if not, then why are you trying to act like a hard bitch?
Great question. It's all a persona. It's all projection. Sally says, "Hey everyone, sorry I'm late. I put my thumbs up. Hope everyone else has." Yes, please hit the thumbs up, guys. And we're well on our way to our super chat goal. So thank you so much for your generosity. I'm not an athletic supporter. You're not a jock. Yes, please show her her Discord. I'll do that tonight. I need to cover my bases to make sure. I got to figure out a way to. What I have to do is make a custom screen to put up over some of the stuff, so I won't reveal my own alt. But I've had long, important conversations with QB, and she has no idea that it was me. How fun is that?
Why are you trying to act like you're some prison bitch? Gen Pop? Right. Oh, yes. And people pay extra money to be in their seasons.
They do. You have to be a second tier member of her channel to enter her Discord. But gifted memberships make that available to a lot of people. What's up, Crystal Langford? Welcome in. Sandy, in my opinion, is a Steelers fan too. We got Steelers fans everywhere. My first trip to Tokyo, my first deployment to Japan in the Marines, I went to Tokyo and don't you know, I found a Steelers bar in Tokyo. They're everywhere. One of the best dive bars in Vegas is also a Steelers bar owned by a Pittsburgher. Nosy Rosie, great name. Hello, welcome in. Crystal Langford says, "I don't understand why people are in Discord moles. I'm not a fan of that." Well, it's so easy. It's so easy. Yes, welcome in, everyone. We do have a new moderator here. Actually, I'm going to give her shield if I see her. I don't know. Did she already come in here? But anyways, our new moderator is Pink Dagger. I hope everyone's okay with that. I did run it by a couple of my other moderators, and everybody agrees that she would be a good add to the team. Hold on, let me do that right now. Let me find her. And I did ask her. I'm not putting her on the spot here or anything weird like that. Let's see. So now we've got a new moderator, Pink Dagger. Welcome to the team. Stay out of my porn.
Where all the digging and the doxing happens. And I can tell you it's true because they did it to me. I don't know. That's on her.
Oh, that's so cool. You were there last week? That's awesome. I've been there a bunch of times. I was stationed at 29 Palms in the Marines, and basically it's the middle of fucking nowhere, the Mojave Desert, the high desert, whatever you want to call it. So my options are directly across the main gate from the base, from the Marine Corps camp. It's called the Marine Corps Air Ground Combat Center. It's basically like a bomb range. There's the Lovick Lake, and it's just, a bomb testing area, a training area for desert warfare, which, if you know the history of our war fighting, it's a very valuable training area for the military. I'm anti-war, but I still was in the Marines. It's quite a conundrum. My options were to either go to Joshua Tree National Park, which is very nice, beautiful. If you've never seen Joshua trees before, I recommend it. And it's really nice because obviously 29 Palms is hot as fuck. But if you just leave McCaxey across the street, enter the main gate of Joshua Tree National Park, it goes a gradual elevation climb. So by the time you get into the Joshua Tree National Park, it's no bullshit, no exaggeration, almost 30 degrees cooler. So if it's 100 degrees in 29 Palms, it could be 72, 73 up there. So we would go up there just to catch a breath of fresh air and climb the rocks. Skull Rock is my favorite camp there in Joshua Tree.
Think about that. You have to pay extra money to be her friend.
Anyways, I'm an asshole. I didn't finish that story. So my other options would be to go to either Palm Springs, which is in the opposite direction, headed towards Los Angeles, or to go all the way to Los Angeles, kind of a haul, or go to Vegas in the other direction, which was just about equally as far as Los Angeles. I think a little bit further, but on those long desert roads, you could just fucking fly. So easier to get there.
Isn't that weird to anybody? I don't know, but I'm an asshole to everybody, and I don't expect you to pay me for it. Anyway. Yes. Good morning, Spitfire.
Is that Pookie over there? Is that my moderator, Pookie? Hey, Pookie, what you doing? No, but for real, Ange, you didn't have to say my full government name. That's crazy. I know yours, and I don't say it. What the hell?
I mean, if your whole thing is about bees and a hive and all of that, why wouldn't you have it as the beehive? And like,
Great point. Great point. I'm Sinner. I somehow ended up with a lemon as a logo. That's kind of odd, but it's not a prison system. It's at least it's on brand. It's the Lemon Grove or whatever you guys have come up with. None of that I've come up with. That's all happened organically. But why would you be a bee and then instead of having it be called the hive? And there's so many interesting ways to use that subject. The beehive, the honey, the queen bee, all of that. But she doesn't do that because she's a dumb bitch. She's like, oh, well, what do I know best in this world? Oh, yeah, getting in trouble. So I'm just going to have all these 70-year-old women pretend that they're felons in my Discord, paid to get in there. And then just a few weeks ago, this useless sunken-eyed bitch, Queen Bee, had an issue with her dog that had to go to the vet. She went to her Discord and begged from people that are already fucking paying to be in her Discord. So you're going to pay to be in her Discord, and then she's going to drop what just looked like a Word document with a number of $1,900 with the sad bag, grifting ass fucking child beaten story that we, quote unquote, we can't afford this. Who the fuck is we, bitch? You're in a trap house by yourself in your Discord begging for money after these are the same people that she's ripped off for years. They're still giving. You can't even give blood that often.
Like, why would you have it as a fucking prison? Like, that just tells me that people go in and they never get to come out. Or if they do come out, then they're going to be on fucking parole and then probation. And like,
for me, being stationed out in the desert, it was every Friday when I got off of work, quote unquote, and I didn't have to be back till Monday at 6 a.m. formation, ready to run 3 miles. Oh man, I tell you what, barely made it a couple times. Definitely ran hungover and like threw up as I was running. Good times. I call it training. But the whole game was, let's get somewhere where it's not 120 fucking degrees. Whether it be Palm Springs. Palm Springs is nice, man. Palm Springs is really nice. I just had a recurring problem when I went to Palm Springs. Well, not even a problem. I mean, to some extent, it was flattering, but there are lots of gay dudes in Palm Springs, notoriously. So all the bars and nightclubs, a bunch of Marines walk in, and these guys just are like, "Let's get them." I mean, nothing too aggressive, but it's a constant, which was great for my gay friends, but for me, I was just like, "Where are the women at, dude? What is happening here?" But Palm Springs is beautiful. If you never had a chance to be there, they have a building ordinance where you can't build above one level. So it's flat and there's just fences. It's super private, super nice. And there's also this huge mountain side right there. You can take the tram up there. And if it's 100 degrees in Palm Springs, there could still be snow up there. And it's not far away. It's like really close. So good times. Good times. I wonder if QB has stories about traveling the world. Just kidding. Just kidding. Can't travel with an ankle bracelet.
Like, no. What is wrong with you? But whatever. I mean, what should I expect?
Thank you, Scranton Strangler. I appreciate you. I'm going to play you guys something funny, something entertaining as soon as this is over for your generosity. We got one more to go. We're just one more away from the Super Jekyll. Thanks, guys.
She doesn't even have actual content. She doesn't do actual content. She goes live and lets other people sit on her panel all day doing her work.
Exactly right. Exactly right. That's exactly what she does. That's why I made this graphic. Ange gets it. What her motives are, only God knows, but she gets it.
For her while she does God knows what. And then when she does by chance have to sit up there by herself, right? Have to sit up there by herself. She can't figure it the fuck out. She can't fucking track.
Oh, that's cool. Stationed in Tokyo. See, I wasn't stationed in Tokyo. I was stationed pretty fucking far away from Tokyo, actually. It was Camp Fuji, right at the base. You guys have heard of Sewer Slide Forest? Yeah, it's right there. The Marine Corps base, it's called Camp Fuji. Marine Corps bases are called camps. That's how you can distinguish them from the Army. But it's right there, butted up right against that forest. So right on the foothills of Mount Fuji, and that's a few hours away by train from Tokyo, the city itself. And I tell you what, as a 19-year-old kid from Pittsburgh, that's not only did I never hear anyone speak Japanese, I would have never imagined that I'd be on a train trying to decipher which fucking way to go. I can't even begin to tell you how many wrong trains I got on in Tokyo. And remember, that's because it's before of these digital assist devices, no cell phones with translation or, public transportation maps that are converted to English. None of that, dude. It was just literally standing in the bus or the train depot going, "Does anybody speak English? Please help me. I'm trying to get back to base." And that's fun. A couple times I missed the last train home and ended up in a puddle of Marines, all drunk, just trying to sleep in a pile at the train station. Those are the type of things that build character. What do you think built QB's character? Crack.
Bitch has no comprehension. Like, you want all the credit and you want all the accolades, but you don't even make your own fucking shit. Get out of here. You rode coattails the whole way. You didn't do this. Get out of here. Stop acting like a fake ass fucking hoe.
Not the fake ass hoe. QB, that bitch called you a fake ass hoe. She is a fake ass hoe, though. Reality Wins, thank you so much. Says, be the change you want to see. That's exactly what I do. That's exactly what I do. I just do it in a grumpy way sometimes. I do have to say, though, that specifically with the handful of assholes in Brittany J's Discord, and for some reason it's just going unchecked, it's allowed there. So I won't be there until that shit stops. Still support Brittany J. I still consider her a friend. I don't want to put myself in a position that I'm a waiting room for one of my friends' live streams. That's what I was upset about the other day. And I'm sure some of you don't understand that. That it's not for me to explain to you. I mean, if you're interested in figuring it out, you can sit and think about it for a while. It's not complicated. But some of those bitches in that Discord, boy, they were like, and you abuse women, and you were drunk, and this basically just running a fucking failed crackhead's narrative. Which is kind of funny, though, saying that I was drunk when I wasn't, because the person that you support, Brittany J, you got 1,000 people saying that she's on drugs when she's not. So you think you'd be a little more sensitive to making false claims about somebody, but not you bitches. You motherfuckers, you just don't care, dude. You're garbage fucking man-hating baby sniffers. And you know what? That is not having Brittany J's back. What I've done is have Brittany J's back for real. What you bitches are doing are causing all the trouble and chasing away people that actually do have her back. That's what you're doing. You're useless motherfuckers that are causing more problems than there already are. And that's a fact, Jack.
Yes, day 3 of me making wait.
Listen, there are tons of good people in that Discord as well. Many of them in chat here. But let me tell you something. If you're offended by what I just said, I'm most likely talking about you. I can make a list if you guys really want me to.
Waking up on the wrong side of the fucking bed. No, I don't wear orange.
That's good advice. Never piss off the smart ones. Well, I mean, I don't want to call myself smart, but I do believe that that's true. Hey, Rhonda Good, welcome back. Thanks for being here. I have a question for Queen Bee. Pandora Charm has a gold crown, and I've had it like, 15 years at least. I got a QB membership. Can I give it back? No, you just have to be well, you know what you can do? Since you have a membership, you can go back through her old members only live streams, because she membered only the live stream from last night for many reasons. She was fucking drunk and on crack and fucking talking about a parent can't kidnap their own kid if it's their kid. Well, 90% of cases it is directly one of the biological parents to take the kids. You know, QB, like you refusing to turn over custody. If you were to go get in your car, drive the next town over and get a hotel room and try to hide off from your ex-husband and not do the right thing and turn your daughters over, then you would be a kidnapper too, you useless fucking bitch. You're like a dick hair away from being a kidnapper yourself. Fucking abusive pig. You're an abusive pig, Queen Bee. Turtle Talk. Shayna B, welcome in. For fuck's sake, understand. The smell of alcohol sweating out of the pores of everyone, information runs. I have no idea what that sentence means. It's good to see you, Shayna. I took the tram once, snow up there while 100 degrees down. Oh, so you went up the tram in Palm Springs. Pretty fucking cool, man. If you guys want to see any of this shit I'm talking about, I can pull it up. I'm sure there's reference to it on the internet. I'm watching a lot of people living a van life. They are a nice alternative to a bunch of witches. Yeah, I watch people that build cabins in the snow and shit like that. Thank you so much, Reality Winston. That's what I'm trying to do here. Yes, Marlena, I got one from QB and didn't want to be associated with her channel. Utilize it. There's a reason that she puts shit behind paywalls. Maybe just poke through there. If you're a gift in a membership to QB's channel, even if you don't want nothing to do with it, take it as a golden opportunity to access things that other people can't access, because nobody wants to pay for that shit. Start a clip channel. Listen to what she's trying to hide. Almost every one that's members only, she said something in there that could either get her ass put in jail or can have charges brought against her in civil litigation. She thinks just by putting it behind a paywall, it didn't happen. So you can go through there and just clip little pieces of the insanity and then build yourself a channel. You know, it's really not that difficult. And we're gonna get to a spot where I show you in classes how we do that. Did you see JD Vance in Armenia? And then Jake Paul went like a day later? No. I know Jake Paul went to, as we were just talking about, the sewer slide forest in Tokyo. Not in Tokyo. Technically, the nearest town to Mount Fuji is called Gotemba. That's where you catch the train to go. to Tokyo. But that's, the Jake Paul kid. He's the one that like found the guy hanging in a tree and like made like pose next to it. It's a terrible thing, but it's part of their society. If I think it's mostly men for some reason, but when men feel like they haven't accomplished enough in life or they're unable to take care of their families, it's actually noble and respected to go to that forest and end your own life. It's tragic. Just while I was stationed there, you would see once a week, you'd see emergency response people out there cutting people down from trees. Really dark stuff. It's just part of the culture. It's accepted and tragic. I mean, I don't know how else to say it. Oh, thank you so much, Grain. That's so generous of you. Underwear. Do people still wear those? I wonder how many no marks are. I wonder how many no marks are watching this live on Discord and your group chat. A lot of them, for sure.
It's a Bakersfield. Oh.
I don't know what she's listening to. That sounds almost like the music you'd hear in East LA from a band on the corner. Got some polka country going on here. Let's see. I'm not sure what else she gets into.
It's because I'm not included in their fuckery. Well, listen, I would have ratted them out a long time ago.
Why didn't you rat him out a long time ago, Ange? Not that you have any fucking responsibility to answer to me. It's a genuine question though. Here's the problem that I see. Like you even said to yourself, I could have ratted them out a long time ago. How come you didn't? I mean, we saw the same thing with what's a good example? Jay for Justice now railing against the Hive. Like, of course, I'm going to sing along with that, but we have to temper that with the fact that she's only doing that because she was called out for something else. If she was never called out for that, she would probably still be sitting with them? ? I don't know. I think it's more genuine if you do it as more organically or not a response to something. If you're doing it just because, okay, I've had enough, I can't watch this fucking shit go on, I don't want to be part of this. But if you're like sort of booted out already, then to start railing, it does lose its punch, its potency.
Me too, Remy. Like there's 75 people in here. I wish about, I don't know, 68 of them would get the fuck out.
Crazy. That's a crazy thing to say. She just said to her own live stream, there are X amount of people here. I wish most of you would fucking leave. I mean, that's gangster as fuck, dude. I'm not going to lie. But she's not monetized, so it's not like she's going to miss out on making any super chats if they do leave. There's a real freedom to not being monetized. I've experienced it over on Cousin Charlie's channel. Although I'm sitting on a strike on Cousin Charlie's channel now, unfortunately. But I'm good to go live there again. The first few times I did music nights, I kind of got away unscathed. This last time, boy, they were not having it. Not at all. The other day on this channel, when I did the review of the Super Bowl halftime show, no problem showing the halftime show that just happened. An 8-second clip from Prince performing Purple Rain at the Super Bowl. That's what got me. I mean, no real harm to the channel. Just, can't monetize it. Prince got all the money for that live stream. Let's see here. We'll just watch a couple more minutes and then we'll watch some funny stuff for your generosity. Good to see you, Reality. I hope you're feeling well. I have a Discord for one channel and everyone is pretty decent. Well, everyone is pretty decent to you for sure until you say something that they don't like. That's what I've experienced. It's like, wait a minute. You were just a fan of me being outspoken and aggressively pointing out the fucked up shit around here. But whenever I look at you and be like, hey, that was fucked up, then all of a sudden, no, he hates women and he's drunk. Man, listen, Fuck off. Fuck off, dude. That was Eclipse and Giggles, dude. Oh my God. How much harm did you already cause, Brittany J? Now you're her best friend. You people are a bunch of fucking goofies, dude. Tony New York. What the fuck? Okay, man. I guess I'll put it this way. If those fucking useless vampire cunts that are fucking working against your best interest, if they're more valuable to you than having someone that overtly, publicly, and staunchly supports you, then I guess that's a decision too, you know? But I won't be there if those bitches are there because they just run their fucking mouth all fucking night long. Weirdo shit, dude. I'm not with it. Might as well just make my own Discord. If it's going to be weird, it might as well be my fucking weird. Let's see here. But for the most part, I would say 99.9% of the people in Brittany J's Discord are decent people and funny. I mean, there's really a great sense of humor there. Read it. Read it. It says, I see London. I see France. I see a crackhead with no underpants. I wonder how many no marks. Oh, I read that. Hold on a second. Now I've got to let the cat back in because she's scratching upon the door. 1 second. All right. I think she's training me. I don't know what's going on, but I don't do Discord. I don't want to be like, oh, Discord's it. Listen, I explained it the other day, and I'll be honest with you guys. I felt kind of proud how I was able to describe it. Discord is just like any other room. If you walk into a room and there's a bunch of toxic assholes that are gossiping, then that's the room you're in. Walk into another room, there's a bunch of educated, pleasant people discussing maybe current events, and then that's a good room. Same thing with Discord. The Discord rooms aren't the problem. It's the motherfuckers that are inside of it. There's no inherent problem with Discord per se. It's the people that go in there. A lot of the people that try to control narratives, they hang out there and they just run their narrative, just convincing people what they're saying is true, even if it's not. I explained it better the other day, but I think you understand what I'm saying. It has to do with the quality of people there, just like any other, just like it's like an analogy for any other room that you would walk in. If you walk into a room and the people suck and the shit going on in that room you disapprove of, you can just walk the fuck out. You know, that's the beauty of it. And I've walked the fuck out of a couple Discords, dude. What's up, Kansas City Chiefs? All right.
Hit the thumbs up, can stay. The other fucking 40 whatever need to get the fuck out.
I love this, dude.
Like, stay. The other fucking.
I love it when people burn down their own shit, dude. It makes me giggle like primal giggles.
The 35 that hit the thumbs up can stay. The other fucking 40 whatever need to get the fuck out.
I love it, man. I'm not gonna lie. That shit fucking cracks me up. Hey, man, if you hit the thumbs up, you're welcome here. The rest of you, fuck off. That's the kind of shit you can only do on a channel that's not monetized. I do hope that she's sharing her Cash App and at least making a few bucks for her live streams, because I mean, everybody should. The most valuable thing we have on earth is our time, and if we choose to spend our time, you know, entertaining someone or making public awareness or just whatever, if you're going live and people show up, then you should be compensated for that. I don't think you shouldn't. But you also find that not being monetized gives you freedoms that are priceless, such as playing a song that you might want to hear, or motherfucking more if you want to. You know, it's that kind of thing. What's up, Twisty? Welcome in. Hopefully I didn't miss anybody. Sally, I said hello to you already. Foo, Crystal Langford's in the house. Michelle 420. I think I got everybody. If I missed you, please forgive me. I try to say hello to everyone.
I don't like you. You
Oh, that's not. See, she fucking. Hey, Ange, you fucking troll asshole. You said my fucking government name in your fucking live stream and now you privated it? That is so rotten of you. Okay, I take it all back. She's still a fucking crazy lying cunt bag. Bummer, dude. I take it back. Don't give her any money at all. She's a fucking coward. How could she not stand on this? Is she that much of a fucking pussy, dude? What is going on here? That's fine, though. We were just about done. We got past the part. Dude, this has only happened to me 2 times ever. The first time was nonsense, I think. Or no, it was Cluminati. So, Ange, why are you acting like Cluminati, dude? Fucking chicken nuggets all around, folks. The fuck? This is what I'm up against, dude. Oh well, Ange. Looks like I'll be reviewing your crafty little ass more often if you want to be a cunt. Let's see, Nanny at this point. Yeah, she's thin-skinned. I mean, why go live and talk your shit? I guess you're a coward bitch. Like, I'm brave and I'm speaking against power. No, you're not. You're a fucking coward just like the rest of them. What a pussy, dude. Unbelievable. Anyways, let me play you guys something for the super chat goals. Let's see if I can find an old video about Ange here. It's unavailable. What a coward, dude. Let's see here. Whoa. Whoa, look at this, dude. I've never seen this before. What is this? Look at this. This channel does not exist, it says. Hold on, let me get rid of the screen. Did she just delete her channel? Did she delete her channel mid-review? Dude, I've never seen this before. I've been YouTubing for a long time. I've never seen this. This channel does not exist. All right, I'm going to go to chat, man. What just happened? I don't have the membership link handy. Hopefully one of my mods can do that, please. What are we looking at here? So maybe it wasn't her. Maybe YouTube just took her channel. Boy, she got no love. She got no luck with this shit. Have you ever seen it? It says this channel does not exist. Well, shit, man. I'm glad I caught the last piece of it. Cheers, everyone. Looks like reality's been, or not reality. Why did I say that? I was looking at Reality Win's name on the screen. It looks like the chicken nugget chucker has left the building. What the fuck? Yeah, she was ban evading for sure. I'm not bothered by that. I'm one of the only people that will tell you straight up, dude, ban evade. Go ahead. Because motherfucker, if you're able to take my channel down and I still got something to say, you bet your fucking biscuits I'll be fucking too many truths had to be silenced by the plastic mafia queen. Do you think QB struck her? Hey man, we got it documented. This live stream is forever. So man, how exciting. I did not expect that today. The link to become a member is in the chat, and I very much appreciate it. If you can swing a few bucks a month to become a member, that is the bread and butter of the channel. That is the foundation of this building. That is the soil beneath the lemon grove. Because we all go through cycles of having a few extra bucks to share and not having a few. So a channel, in order to make money, you can't be dependent upon super chats and super stickers because sometimes people just don't have it. I mean, sometimes if I have a few extra bucks, I give it to channels I like. But I can't always do that. It's specifically more recently because I'm opening this art gallery and it is a money trap already. I'm starting to get nervous about it, but just like anything else in life, no risk, no reward. It is the way she rolls. Oh, she's done this before? Hilarious. So you think she deaded her own channel? Oh my God, dude. Ew. Oh my God. Well, there's that. That's fun. I don't even know what to say, dude. I have never seen this before. This channel does not exist, dude. Wow. If you ever want to have fun, just say Wispy is ban evading. She will always lose her shit. Yeah, she has been ban evading. She lost her channel and it's all fraud. Wispy is such a sad bitch, dude. You'd think the widow lady would be more sad, but no, Wispy's the saddest bitch of all. At least Kathy P is able to make friends with, well, Julie Skolnick or whatever. Cuckoo. I mean, should we celebrate or I don't know what happened. I can't get ahead of myself. Honeybee, thank you so much for becoming a member. Let's see here. You know what I'll do? I'll show you a couple of my new videos. So weird, dude. So weird. Never have I ever seen a red bar across the top of the screen that says, nah, motherfucker. I'm here for it. And also, in case you missed the beginning of the live stream, it is National Tortellini Day. So it's just, it's before dinner time. If you're thinking about something for dinner, you might as well celebrate a national holiday. Everybody likes pasta. Let's see here. Let's see. Here, we'll play this one. This one, I got so many messages about this video because like, oh, you're a pervert and you're talking about your peen. And no, I was being funny because QB said that my channel hasn't grown. I don't understand how fucking dumb she could be. I mean, all my channel has done is grown. In fact, I'm sitting with more subscribers and more members currently than I ever have had. So I don't know. Goofy. Oh, they were also saying that in Brittany J's Discord. He lost more than a couple of members. We're not going to watch him anymore. Hey, you useless fucking cunts. I don't need you. You're dead weight and you're not welcome here anyways, stupid. And the lies that you're telling people that, oh, I unsubscribed and I'm not a member anymore. You probably never were because my numbers went up a lot. I mean, I get 30 fucking new members in 24 hours. The past couple of days, I guess 48 hours, and 20 more subscribers. So you're sitting over in Brittany J's Discord saying, he really fucked up. He's going to feel this. Less money for him, less members. None of it's true. More members and more subscribers than any time before. So you just look like sad bitches sitting over there clucking around. Why don't you put your money where your mouth is? If you actually support Brittany J, then knock your fucking shit off. Because if you haven't noticed, you're chasing away allies that she's already established having here, and you're useless. You're causing her harm. So, or not, do whatever you got, man. I'll still be here. I'll still be here with my opinion, no matter what you goofy bitches do. Queen Movement, this is what the bee does. She gets channels taken down by getting her people upset and ready to report. It is what she does. I know. She spins narratives, remember? No. I'm not sure if it's knowable. I'm not sure if there's any way to determine as to why Angie's channel just got. It could have been somebody striking her. It could have been her reacting negatively to me reviewing her. I thought I was being polite. Penny Monroe, welcome in. And I have the email response to you all drafted up. I just need to finish it up and I'll get it right to you. Good to see you. I mean, what's up, Chronicles of the Shady? Did you see this shit? Dude, I was reviewing this bitch and she quit. Shady has way more knowledge about how this shit works. What do you think, Shady? Did she just dead her own channel or did she get struck for something? I don't think it would have said this video is not available that way. It would have been a report. This is not available to copyright or, TOS community guidelines or something like that, like we normally see. That was just gone. I've never seen that before. Man, I love seeing new shit. What's up, Lunatic Farmer? Lunatic, you missed. I hope you caught the replay of yesterday. I did a little poking around the new Kurt Cobain murder investigation stuff. I thought of you the whole time. I'm like, where is Lunatic? My resident Kurt Cobain expert. Hey, Cinder Babe, sorry I've been MIA. I've been locked into the Nancy Guthrie coverage. I just had to come and show some love and support my guy. I appreciate you. If you're looking for something to watch later, check out my live stream from yesterday. I did a whole hour on Kurt Cobain. Newsweek picked up the story that they may reopen the murder investigation, Lunatic. Not Newsweek, News Nation, which is a big fucking deal, man. It's in the mainstream. This shit's been bubbling about the Kurt Cobain investigation for 30 years. But now it's finally catching momentum. Chainsaw outside my window and no earbuds. Oh no. I said the Hive and Rebecca are probably reporting her like they tried me. Maybe those felons are going to find out. Yes, they are. Ange could just have hit her channel. Ange knows the game better than most. But do you think she hit her channel in order to prohibit me from reviewing her? Because that's a pretty fucking drastic move, dude. Maybe Ange is just hiding her channel for a bit. Okay, so that seems to be a general consensus of a distinct possibility. I'll take it. I really don't know. I mean, I don't have any secret knowledge that you guys don't have, especially Shady. She would know. I do not believe Ange deleted her channel, but that is because I know how the Hive rolls. I guess we'll find out. Oh, QB is such a stupid fucking crackhead that if she had something to do with it, she'll be braggadocious. You know, I'm telling you, man, her channel's next, and then we will really celebrate. It's inevitable. It's inevitable to run a channel the way she does. And I'm not delusional enough to believe that my channel is not at risk as well. Don't give a fuck. Don't care. As long as her channel's gone, to me, that's a fair trade. I'll just make an alt. I don't give a fuck. Oh man, what do we even do here? Well, we were pretty much done with that anyways. Here, let me play you something. Let's see. Here, I'll play a couple of my newer videos for you guys. And thank you so much. I'm so grateful for any monies contributed to the channel, and I'll admit to you that I'm feeling guilty because I'm lacking on the original content, actual content. That's why I've been cranking out these short videos. I've been trying to keep them the 1 minute. I always trying to market my shit. I think I've come up with the slogan 1 minute sin and just like, short videos. But check this one. This is called Game Over from the other day. Of course, the subject matter is the abusive crack-headed bitch in Knox County, Illinois. And I love making videos. I mean, I really do. I pay attention to how other people edit, and when I see something I like, I try to emulate it. I mean, that's how, what they say, artists steal, but real artists, or artists borrow, but real artists steal. Right, Queen Bee? QB out. Every time she says that, my heart is full. It makes me so happy. It makes me realize that all the shit I've said about that useless bitch is true. The least original person on earth. The least original person on earth. This one's called Game Over.
Gotta practice tearing a script for every sin. She talks about the missing and she sighs for those who fail, but she's just ringing a golden hammer on a funeral bell. Yeah, Rebecca's on the screen, looking oh so sweet and kind, but there's a...
This is certainly AI, but I wrote every lyric to it. This is original from me. There's two ways you can make an AI song. Just put a prompt in and have it do everything, or you can put your own lyrics in, choose a genre of music. I think this was like pop rock that I chose, but I wrote the lyrics for it. And I'm very, not to toot my own horn, but I love this line. She's just ringing golden hammer on a funeral bell. I mean, wow, dude. How true is that? How true is that? I don't know how I came up with that. Actually, I do. I'll admit it. I made this before I went to bed one night after I'd smoked my nightly joint to go to sleep, and it does make you creative, strangely enough.
Bell, yeah, Rebecca's on the screen, looking oh so sweet and kind, but there's a cold hard ledger at the back of her mind. Oh, she's a tragedy prowler, hunting for a brand new goal, feeding on the agony of the ones who hurt the most. She'll sell you the sorrow, she'll sell you the grief, a hollow-hearted woman playing a digital thief. Yeah, the cameras are rolling, but the truth is out of sight. She's making banks off the shadows in the middle of the night.
Also, I just want to say, if anybody wants to use this song in their content, feel free. I won't even give you a side eye. It's for everyone.
Yeah. Now don't you look too close at the papers in the drawer. There's a different kind of violence she's answered for before. She talks of justice like she's never felt the steel, but her own can knows the wounds that never seem to heal. Behind the white picket filters and the soft focus glow lie the records of a monster that she doesn't want to show. Domestic thunder, a storm inside the home. Broken glass and secrets where the blackest secrets roam. She hides the bruises she gave while she cries for bruises found. Building up a kingdom on a patch of haunted ground.
Sorry, guys. I had the fucking sun in my eyes. I couldn't see my screen to unmute. This is a little bit of a troll to the Gray Gang. Shout out Gray Gang. Operation iTowel. I just thought it was funny. But I would love to see other YouTubers make their own stuff like this. You know, I try to make as much of it as I can with the time that I have in my day. But yeah, Operation iTowel. Hey, Operation iTowel is still underway.
Yeah, turn the channel, won't you buy what she sells? Because Rebecca's got a story that she'll never ever tell. Oh, she's a tragedy prowler, hunting for a brand new goal, feeding on the agony of the ones who hurt the most. She'll sell you the sorrow, she'll sell you the grief. A hollow-hearted woman playing a digital thief.
I don't know. I don't know how people think. I get turned off by AI music, but I did my best. It's not like I can set up a microphone and sing the song. I'm not a singer. You know. Chronicles of the Shady says, yes, Shayna, you can. They can still report her, but it's not as easy, especially for dummies that sit with the B all day. Interesting. Hey, Jude's enjoying the song. Queen Bella says, I think they're also mad because she's saying she's teaching people how to strike the right way. And she is. And as soon as I heard that, I knew instantly that my channel could be taken as well. Like it's part of the risk here. What's up, Miss Kelsey? It's good to see you.
So keep your likes and your clicks, keep your rest in peace. She's waiting for the next one for the profit to increase. The ink is made of blood and the paper's made of bone. She's the loneliest queen on a cold, stolen throne, yeah. Turn the channel, I don't you buy what she sells. Because Rebecca's got a story that she'll never ever tell.
I'll tell that story, though, don't you worry. Party's over, fatty. We all know who you are now. Bummer, dude. Raise the Jolly Roger. Who's next? All right, you guys get the idea. Let me share one more with you. Let's see here. What have I got here? I can't see shit, man. I can't see shit. The sun is directly in my fucking eyeballs. Let's see. Oh, listen to her voice, dude. Listen to the And no, the cough isn't Jones, and everybody keeps asking me. It's just a sound file from the library in CapCut. But a half a dozen people ask me, did you use Jones's cough? I'm like, no, I didn't even consider that. You know how difficult it would be to try to find a 1.5 second clip of someone coughing during a live stream? That would be so much work. I will never get credit for making that fart sound like a bumblebee, but I should.
I mean, I don't know. Do you guys think this kind of behavior is acceptable? What do y'all think? I mean, what the fuck do you think this shit is?
I specifically clipped this because it sounded like she took her own teeth out and punched herself in the mouth before she started talking, dude. What is up with your voice, puta?
Do you guys think this kind of behavior is acceptable? What do y'all think? I mean, what the fuck do you think this shit is?
No, I don't think it's acceptable. I don't think your whole fucking lifestyle is unacceptable, woman. What are you talking about? I think you're a woman. My intent was to record all the dead air because it was almost 20 minutes of dead air until she came back and she's like, it's unacceptable. What do you think? Bitch, you're doing something that's unacceptable right now. What are you even talking about? Silly ass, silly diaper ass. I never noticed that, Chris.
Yeah, it's a pattern. I mean, it's a pattern. This is what she does.
This woman talking about patterns. Listen to the projection. Dude, you're a fucking pattern. You're a crack pattern.
She's done it before and she'll do it again.
I mean, even the insult there, she's referencing some dumb bullshit that someone else said, dude. Not one original bone in this sunken-eyed bitch's life, dude. Not one original phrase, joke, none of it, dude. Just garbage. Just garbage. That voice, though, ooh, terrifying. That's a terrifying voice you got, lady. I think you're a lady. We'll just call you lady. Let's see. I got one more I'll show you. This is Rowena does this thing where she makes jokes about murdering her husband, and she's been doing it ever since the first time I heard her. It gets creepier every fucking time, dude. Every time. Because, first of all, Rowena is one of the creepiest fucking bitches around here, by far. Pretends that she used to be a nurse and all this stuff, dude. It's so bad. So here's this one. And sure enough, it's Rowena making jokes about murdering someone. Good times, huh? Good times. Creepy fucking bitch. That poor husband, man. That poor guy. I'll tell you what.
How long have I been married to Mr. Rowe? It will be 39 years Saturday.
Watch Medea, though.
Come on, girl.
Mm-hmm. But known him.
That was the 400-pound whale of a racist Cluminati, little Dumperston.
What? 42 years? I used to set him up with my best friends. We were just friends. 39. I know people be like, how long have y'all been married? And I say, they'll be like, wow, what's your secret? And I'm like, well, I try to smother him with a pillow at night, but he's still too strong and he fights.
I find no humor in that, especially coming from someone who pretends to be a nurse and sits around getting high all day. And Rowena, you've only got what, 15 good years left in you, and look how you're living your life, dude. Gross, man. But tell us about how you wanted to suffocate your husband. That's fun.
Secret. And I'm like, well, I try to smother him with a pillow at night, but he's still too strong and he fights back.
That laugh, though, it convinces me that she's not lying.
And he always said that he was going to put me in the swimming pool on a float with a bottle of wine and some Ambien.
I mean, come on. You guys get the idea. All right, I'll show you one more.
I don't know, but her channel.
This is the one that people got upset about because they said I was referencing my peen. It's just a joke, man. Have a sense of humor or fucking kick rocks.
Not going to grow from the back and forth. You can ask Cindy his.
He says, her channel's not going to grow from the back and forth. You can ask Cindy. Like, she's got a cute pet name for me. Ooh, yuck, dude. Gross. Gross. But then she uses me as an example of someone whose channel hasn't grown for 3 years. Well, first of all, that's not necessarily true because I've only been going live for just over a year. So I don't know where she gets this 3 years. My channel hasn't grown in 3 years. I don't know. She's a dumb bitch, but I've been going live for almost just over a year. A couple months of that I wasn't live because of false strikes from this broken bitch. But my channel has been growing like you wouldn't believe. Like, let's see here. I can tell you right now, I picked up 3 more subscribers just today during this live stream. If you're not subscribed, I urge you to subscribe.
Hasn't grown in 3 years.
And here's a ruler. I'm making a joke about measuring a peen. It's just a joke, dude. If you're that sensitive, I mean, how do you survive on this planet? 3 years. I've only been going live for just over a year.
I don't know, but her channel's not going to grow from back and forth. You can ask City. His hasn't grown in 3 years.
His hasn't grown in 3 years. Well, that's a lie. And then I make a joke about being a shower and a grower. It's just a joke, dude. Oops. Hey, QB, let's see those receipts, pork chop. This is the part people were offended by because it was a non-consensual discussion about a cock and balls. Like, get the fuck out of here, dude. Let's just listen to how those fucking gutter mouth bitches talk every day. I'm mild in comparison. I don't get into that gnarly fucking pervert talk or sexual deviant talk. That's not what I do. It's gross. It turns me off, actually. It's despicable. Let's watch. You guys get the idea. Let me stop sharing that. Hold on, I got a train. It's the fact train coming through. Smother says she uses all sorts of nicknames for people to avoid seeming to attack the same person for hours. I've thought about that. It's funny you say that. I've thought about that. Welcome in, Boston. Hope you're well. Grain says 8 and 4/16. Hey, how did you know? What the fuck? Yeah, you know what? I think that's all I've got for you for this lunch stream. I will be back tonight. I think it's 6 or 7 o'clock. I got a few things to take care of this afternoon, and then I'm going to wrap up my graphics for Friday the 13th. Come celebrate with us. It's just a corny little way to hang out or reason to hang out. You know, my favorite cultures in the world are the ones that look for any excuse to have a get together and party. That's why I love Hispanic people so much, because there's always something to celebrate if you're keeping track. Let's see, what are you guys saying? Chronicle says, all I can say is if you see the bee violating anything on YouTube, report it. Their eyes are on her now, as they should be. Adios. Listen, dude, it would make my fucking year if that pig got kicked off of YouTube, dude. She hurts so many people on a daily basis. Did you guys hear that Jamal Unplugged passed away? He was a great guy, RIP. I did hear Brittany J's chat discussing that. I'm unfamiliar with who he is. I can pull it up, though, if you guys want to see. I can't say I'm familiar myself. Also, keep Uni Tonika in your prayers. She's still going through it with her father and health issues as she, studies a way to enrich her own life. She's got a lot of stress on her shoulders. She's got a Cash App over there. Maybe consider sending her a few bucks to make life easier for her. Just show some support. She's a good lady. Maybe some of you just don't know who she is, but I assure you she's a good one. Let's see. Shady buying views is really going to get her in trouble. I believe so, too. Keep growing. No, I think I'm maxed out. I think it stops growing at some point. Miss you back. I think I emailed you. Email me, Shayna. Yes, Shayna. Her falsely striking channel is then putting their info out. Not good. Let's have a look, because I'm ignorant to who Jamal was. But let me see if I can pull it up. Let me see. What was it? Jamal Unplugged. Give me 1 second. Let me see if I can find it. And prayers to his family. I don't know the circumstances. I did see also, I saw an Australian news organization interviewed Dolly Vision. It's one of the funniest fucking things in the world. When did Dolly get fat, dude? I had no idea. If you guys want to see that, I'll show you. I sent it to a few people. I was like, this fucking guy, dude. What the fuck? Let's see. Is it Jamal Unplugged or Unleashed? Let me look here. And I'm sorry, I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I've just never heard of the man. But we can have a look. What was it? I'm looking for the comment, Jamal, and now I can't find it. Here we go. Jamal Unplugged. Okay, give me a sec. Let's see. Oh, wait, no, that's the Malcolm Jamal. Like I'm not, it's not coming up. Is this, is he a music YouTuber? The British music YouTuber? I don't want to pull up the wrong thing and commemorate someone who hasn't passed. I'm looking at chat. Here, I'll show you what I'm looking at. I don't want to fuck this up, dude. This is kind of shit that gets you clipped. I'll show you what I'm looking at though. Let's see. You got Malcolm Jamal Warner. We know he passed a few weeks ago. No, this is 3 years ago. I'm not sure how I find his channel. Are we sure it's Unplugged or is it Unleashed? Honest Conversations. Someone sent me a link. Awesome. Thank you. Give me 1 second to pull that. Thank you. It is Unleashed. Okay, I was looking for Unplugged. All right, give me 1 second here. Hold on. Let me do this right. How sad. He looks like a young man. The Channing Jamal. I'm trying to be sensitive here. Here, well, I'll just pull up his page. How sad. Let's see here. We got. Oh, cool graphics too. Damn. Let's see. BNN. Is Brittany J keeping the BNN in business? Oh, Lord. Yeah, I'm not going to see much here. 2 months ago, hey, I've been under the weather these last 10 days. Hope to do a live. How sad, man. Shall we watch one of his videos? Let's an elevated conversation. Let's just have a peek and see. May he rest in peace, and all prayers to his family. I can't imagine losing someone. He looks like a young man. It's painful to even think about.
Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jamal. This is Across the Tubes. This is going to be my weekly multi-topic videos. Just a couple of little stories, things going on the internet. Some in this main community, others not. A little mixed bag. So let's get.
I can. You know what? I'm not going to say I'm the best judge of character, but I can typically, with 60% accuracy, determine what somebody's about just by their tone and tempo. And it already seems like a genuine dude.
Started. I want to start with something I feel was pretty positive, and that is Elevated Truths podcast. I just happened to dip in for a little bit, and I really felt the conversation was good. I felt he was balanced. It was fair. And
I'm certainly not going to do that. I couldn't disagree more. Whoopsies. May he rest in peace, but we're not going to celebrate Elevated Truth and his abusing women on the internet. I'm sorry, I can't do it. But may he rest in peace. He was gentle, patient, and smart from what I knew of him. That's what I've been hearing from everyone. Hey, Steph B, welcome in. Thanks for being here. He was always very kind. Man, it's you know what? The dirtbags live forever. You know, it seems like the dirtbags live forever. And the rest of us just have to deal with losing our loved ones over and over again. Don Lemon's in court. He pled non-guilty. For those of you interested in that, I see there's some problems between the local authorities and the FBI in Tucson with the Nancy Guthrie case. No big surprise there, but could be damaging to the case. The one thing that really stood out to me, and you guys are following more closely than I am, but the one thing that stood out to me was there was a glove found in the house, and the FBI wanted to send it to Quantico, where you would want to send it. The best fucking diagnosis or fact finding in the world is in Quantico, Virginia. But for some reason, the county sheriff went behind the FBI's back, refused the SMART plan, and sent the glove to a private laboratory in Florida. Now, are we going to trust the FBI Quantico? Probably not. But we definitely can't trust a sheriff in Arizona's favorite laboratory in Florida. That seems like some fuckery, if you ask me. Jay for Justice is live talking about that still. Look, it seems as though her numbers have mellowed out. Here, let's look at one quick short video of Brian Entin. You know what I find? Every time I watch Brian Entin, I can't help but like get a kick out of like when he starts his videos, he puts his hand up like a little kid. Hi guys, every time. It's pretty funny. Let's see here. Let me share this with you. And next week it's all about Epstein, baby. And just for the record, I very much love being alive, but I'm going hard. I don't give a fuck. I see Brittany J's going to do it on a similar thing in her Patreon. I'm just going to do it here. No risk, no reward.
It's Friday morning. Just wanted to give you guys an update. I'm on the road in Tucson. There's Mo. So the sheriff is responding. The Pima County Sheriff is now responding to this reporting that he is not cooperating with the FBI with the Nancy Guthrie investigation. He hasn't responded to our request for comment, but he did speak to the local TV station KVOA. And he said that it's not true at all, that this reporting that I've been doing and that others have been doing, he says it's not true. He says they have a good relationship with the FBI in terms of them sending the glove to their private lab in Florida and not to the FBI lab in Quantico. He says that
they're not getting along behind the scenes, dude. And I have no way of knowing this is true, but just what I know about law enforcement and how local authorities often interact or have friction with the feds when they come in, a lot of times it's with good reason, because the local people should know how to police their community way better than an outside source. But I think what happened here, and hopefully one day we can find out for sure, but it seems to me that the local authorities involved in the Nancy Guthrie disappearance were woefully ill prepared for this. They have zero muscle memory as how to handle or even begin an investigation of a kidnapped person. It doesn't happen there. I mean, it just doesn't happen there. So they have zero experience. I mean, just imagine going into surgery and you look up at your surgeon, you're like, how often have you done this? And they say, oh, this is my first one. Maybe get another doctor. So I think the feds came in and saw the fucking shenanigans that the county sheriff was up to, and they just were aggressive about taking it over because the people running the show were ill-equipped and not trained properly for the scenario. And we've seen the sheriff there leading the investigation, and he's a fucking loser, dude. I'll just say it. He's a self-gratuitous bonehead. All kinds of words to bolster how great he is and how great his men are, but they fucked up over and over again. But going directly in the face of the FBI and saying, fuck you, I'm sending it to my own private lab, that's a real issue.
They basically agreed on that and that they wanted all the evidence to go to the same place, the same lab. And it didn't make sense to send some to Florida and some to Quantico. Again, that is different than what
Exactly. Fuck Kash Patel. For those of you that don't know, Kash Patel, it was the newly appointed FBI director, and he is fucking trash. He's trash. You could go to your local garbage dump and just find the person that weighs the aluminum for people that are recycling their shit Make him the FBI director, and he would be a better FBI director. I'm not even exaggerating. This dude he's like a college football player that wasn't good enough to make it in the pros. It's so bad.
What I am hearing, I have heard that the FBI is frustrated, that the sheriff's office is withholding key evidence, that they wanted to send the glove to Quantico, a glove that was discovered in the house, by the way, we're being told, which is interesting and new. And
I mean, it seems like it's the most, aside from the blood droplets, it's the most vital bit of evidence that they have. If they have a glove, for fuck's sake, just send it to Florida, right, Sheriff? Oh my God, dude. I mean, we don't trust the FBI either, but at least their analytical labs are far superior to this sheriff's own private, personal favorite lab. That's crazy.
That there's been this disagreement between the sheriff's office and the FBI. And I reported yesterday, as recently as Wednesday night, I am told that the sheriff's office was withholding critical information from
what's that? Crystal Langford says, in La Jolla, California, a man lying saying he was ICE went into a Jack in the Box and started attacking the manager. Insane. Yeah, that's what I feared the most, because we see these ICE agents with various different uniforms and outfits. I mean, they got Air Jordans on in different patterns of camouflage. There's no uniform. It's like ICE doesn't have a uniform. They're just assholes with pistols, dude. So how do you even distinguish them from someone who's pretending to be a cop? It's impossible to do. And add in the fact that these motherfuckers refuse to identify themselves even while being recorded. It's all bad. It's all bad. If you're not breaking the law and you're approached by an officer, whether it be ICE, Border Patrol, local sheriff, a beat cop, or the FBI, well, if the FBI is talking to you, you might be over your head to begin already. So, but in general, if you haven't broken the law, you are not obligated to say anything. You don't have to stand where they want you to stand. You don't have to say where you're coming from. You don't have to say where you're going. But what they're obligated to do is the second you ask them to identify themselves, they are obligated to do so. These ICE agents aren't doing that. That's a huge red flag, but we know that. ICE is pulling out of Minnesota, which is a huge blessing. What a strong community. Beautiful. Hopefully they keep the momentum of being unified against occupying forces. They may come back to their city and murder more of their citizens. So, and if you disagree with me, I don't give a fuck. I'm going to be on the right side of history. You do what you got to do. Boston, there is a site that pull all his emails in Gmail. The files are so disturbing and so many participating are out among us still. Yeah. In my opinion, Trump wants unrest so that he can say, told you that state was lawless. Exactly right. But notice they're not trying that shit in Pittsburgh because we would fire back. Let's see, Boston, there is, I read that already. But I'm going to end there. I think that's all I got for you guys today, or for this afternoon anyways. I'm going to go have a snack and make some graphics for tonight. I got a few other things to do. Like I said, I'm thinking 6 or 7 o'clock. I'm going to make it an open panel situation. I'm hoping that Pete Dagger is going to join me. I know Melissa said she might. If any of you want to come up and chime in, we'll mix in a little bit of drama. We're going to maybe learn the history of Friday the 13th, watch an episode of that cheesy show, Friday the 13th. Just have some laughs. There'll be a little bit of drama sprinkled in. It's inevitable. I'm pure drama, baby. But I just want to have fun. It says, we don't know. Ange could have hit her channel or be master. Yeah, we don't know. We don't know. Well, I mean, a good indication is how Crackhead comes in with her vibe. She's going to be like, and Ange is gone. Ange is gone. I mean, if I was Ange, even though I know she hates me, what I would do is just make another channel. What can they do? What can they do? I was even you know what I was going to do? And like, she fucked it up. I was going to share her Cash App and urge you guys to send a few bucks, because what's more valuable than the truth? You know what I'm saying? Yes, we are winning Nanny of 8. QB, don't hurt any kids today. Also, pay your house taxes. Also, try to get your fat ass to court. That way you don't lose any visitation that you might have in the future with your children. Get your priorities straight, bitch, is what I'm saying, dude. Spudler, a lot of people that were being violent in Minnesota are the ICE supporters to make it look bad for residents. And I can tell you that's true. I went there and saw it firsthand. I spent 3.5 days there. Just wanted to make the most out of me being timed out from YouTube. Was kind of at a standstill with getting the art gallery together. So I had time on my hands. So I went out there and I saw for myself. And what I saw was a beautiful example of a community banding together against an occupying force of quasi-military people murdering their friends in front of them. That's what it was. I really, one of my main goals there, other than leaving flowers at the memorials of the 2 people that were slain, which I did, and I used the money for this channel, so we left flowers there as a group, just so you know. I do have some photographs. I didn't do it for content, though. I just didn't. But after leaving the flowers, I went and had a really nice dinner at an Afghanistan restaurant, and then I went out to the protest. What I was looking for whilst at the protest was these paid agitators. We've been hearing this for years. I saw no evidence of that. In fact, I talked to a truck of guys that were obviously there anti-protesting, Trumper type people. And I asked where they had come from. Well, they had come from Michigan to Minnesota to protest. I can only say so much because I went from Pittsburgh to Minnesota to protest. So we both did the same thing with completely different intent. But they had gear, they had weapons, they looked like cops. I just walked right up to them and asked them, like, what are you up here? What's your intent? And they said, we're here to fuck people up. Now, I didn't hear any anti-murder protesters is what they were. I didn't hear any of them say, we're here to hurt people. Just the Trumpers. And that's what it is, man. I saw it with my own eyes. I talked to the people myself. And if you don't want to believe me and live in a delusional world, I'm okay with that. Just stay away from me and my family. I'm worried about her. This is how she gets her socialized. You worried about Ange? I think she'll be all right. Let's wait and see exactly what happened. Because, she could be a shifty fucking human being, dude. She may have done it herself. I can't imagine that she would have done that simply because I was reviewing her. My ego's not that big. But what a coincidence, though, and I don't think I was being too hard on her. I think I thought I was being fair. I called her smart. I said it's nice that she has a skill. I said I felt bad that she was treated like shit by those people for so long. But she hates my guts, so whatever. But if I'm reviewing you and you say my entire government name in your live stream, and then you take it down when I want to review it, that's bad business, dude. It's just bad business. Or you can keep my fucking name out of your mouth, you weird little crafter. Whatever. You can't tell that nutcase what to do. But yeah, nobody wants to see a sad, lonely lady. I would say it was taken down by YouTube, Jessica. If it says not found, it was done by her. Interesting. It just said this channel does not. Here, let me see if I can, one more time, see if I can find it. I don't even know the name of her channel. Let's see. And it's going to be gone from my history because it doesn't exist, I think. Let me see. Let me just look here. Yeah, it's as if it doesn't even exist. How fucking wild, dude. Well, oh well. What can you do? You can't do much. All right, I'm going to play you out with a song that I've been playing the last few days as an intro, simply because I've got it loaded up here and I made a short little simple video for it. This is a cover of an Incubus song. This comes from a soundtrack of a series, I believe is on Netflix, called Beef. It stars I always forget his first name, but his last name is Yuin. He was the Asian kid from Lost, if you remember. Well, he's grown up and he plays a badass in this show called Beef. It's really good. This is from the soundtrack. I don't have a link or else I would look. Damn it. She was banned evading. We know that to be true. This is not okay. I just don't know how they can easily take her channel down when I'm over here running this soup cooler all day long and nothing. I don't know. I don't get it. All right, guys, enjoy the tune. I'll see you guys, like I said, between 6 or 7. Bring your hockey mask. Bring your superstitions. We're going to have a little bit of fun. For my Christians out there, don't worry. I'm not going to be sacrilegious. Just a hokey little holiday I thought we can have fun with. I'll see you guys tonight. This is a song called Drive by Incubus. A beautiful cover. I mean, truly, I was very happy to find this. You guys take care of each other. Hey, if QB goes live, I urge you to go over there and take a link and ask any questions you want to ask. Ask her for receipts about the things that she said about me. I bet you get kicked off the panel. I bet you won't even make it up there. But I do urge you to try, because I would love to hear, since I'm not allowed up there. I'm the only person banned from that open channel, thus making it a closed channel in reality. But if you guys can get up there and just say, hey, all this stuff you said about Sinner, do you have any proof of it? You'll get booted. I just want to see how she reacts to it. I bet it's not great. I bet she's not happy to hear that. But let's test this theory as to whether or not her panel really is open. I would love that. Enjoy the tune, guys. I'll see you in a few hours. Hope everybody's thawing out. I see it's getting warm across the country for many of us. So enjoy it. Get outside, get some fresh air. Lord knows some of you fucking need it, dude. For real. Oh, I'm in the wrong spot. Give me 1 second here. Let's see here. Again, this is a cover of Incubus. Name of the song is Drive. Famously says, no matter what tomorrow brings, I will still be here. And so will I. I think this is it. If this isn't it, give me a second. I'll fix it. But I do believe this is it. Take care of yourselves. Be good to yourself. Sinner out. Yay, this is it. Sinner out.
9, 8,
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2,
1.
Sometimes I feel the fear of uncertainty stinging clear.
Oh shit, great point. For anyone who's still here, I was urging you to go take a link over at QB's. For the love of God, make sure that your Google account or whatever you're using doesn't have your government name. Listen, I went on QB's panel to defend my friend one time, a couple of years ago, and I was so naive to this. She knew instantly who I was. And I have such a fucking rare last name that it was so easy to find me. So protect yourself. If you're unsure of what I'm saying, do not take the link. There are ways for dirtbags like that to find out who you are, and they will be collecting videos of your babies and your grandbabies. So if you feel brave, do it. But don't do anything until you ensure your own privacy. Do not protect your identity with your life here. It's important. Thanks for the reminder, Shady. I should have said that. You're 100% right. Be good out there. Sinner out.
And I can't help but ask myself how much I let the fear take the wheel and steer. It's driven me before, and it seems to have a very haunting mass appeal. But lately I'm beginning to find that I should be the one behind the wheel. Whatever tomorrow brings, I'll be there with open arms and open eyes, yeah. Whatever tomorrow brings, I'll be there. I'll be there. So if I decide to waver my chance to be one of the hive, will I choose water over wine and hold my own and drive? It's driven me before, and it seems to be the way that everyone else gets around. But lately I'm beginning to find that when I drive myself, my light is found. Whatever tomorrow brings, I'll be open arms and open eyes, yeah. Whatever tomorrow brings, I'll be there. I'll be there. You choose water over wine. Hold the wheel and drive.
Thank you a little bit for becoming a member. It says Happy Friday 13th. Great song. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Come back later a little bit. You'll love it. And a member for 3 months. Fuck yeah. Thank you. Send her out.
Whatever tomorrow brings, I'll be there with open arms and open eyes, yeah. Whatever tomorrow brings, I'll be there. I'll be there. Do-do-do, do-do-do, do-do-do-do-do. Da-da-da-da.